going on, everybody? Welcome back to You Might Be a Reseller. If you are new here, I am Amber.
And I'm Flippin' Mike.
And we have our special guest today, Rachel Strickland.
Hey guys,
Rachel.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you guys for inviting me.
Yes, thank you so much. We're really happy that you could make it. We want to go ahead, for anybody who doesn't know who you are or might watch this later, go ahead and just tell a short little bit about who you are and what you do on YouTube.
Sure. So my name is Rachel Strickland. I resell full-time, and I make content for it on YouTube to tell you guys basically how to resell and bolos to look for, things like that, because that's how I learned to be a reseller. So I am Rachel Strickland here on YouTube. I sell on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And over on Instagram, I'm Reseller Rachel Strickland. I'd love to have you guys there too.
Yeah, so go ahead and make sure you guys follow her if you're not already. Let's go over to the chat real quick. Make sure you guys put your You Might Be a Reseller ifs in the chat if you got any for this week. We had a ton last week, so I'm looking forward to see who can come up with the best one this week. Let's see what y'all got.
Yeah, you got to catch up on last week still.
I know. So we got Sourcing Treasures in the house. Hello, hello. That is a new name for me. Thanks so much for coming in. And we got our boy Kane Sample.
Going, you know the deal.
We got Flippin' Goodies. I was almost going to say Flippin' Mike. It is Mike, but it's Flippin' Goodies. And we got Flippin' Mike, of course. And we got No Money G.
What's up, Skin?
And Joe Dempsey is in the house. Hello, hello. And a Rule Squirrel. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you today. Let's see. We got Lisa Phillips. That's another.
That's my mom.
That's your. Oh, hi, Mom.
Hello, Mom.
Hello, Mom. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Let's see. Who else do we have? We have Designs by Josie. Hello, hello. How are you today?
Josie.
Thank you so much for coming in. And Gene Phillips.
That's my dad.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Gene.
Hey guys.
That's great.
That was Pappy's name.
Yeah, that was my grandfather's name was Gene.
Yep, that was Pappy's name.
Yeah.
Gene.
Good name.
Yes, it is. And we got our first You Might Be a Reseller lift. So let's see what Josie had to say. She says, you might be a reseller if you know how to take a photo from every position, including standing on a chair just to get a flat lay. Absolutely. I have had to have some weird positions to do a good picture before.
Oh my gosh. Carissa, a Chosen Goods reseller, she's laid up right now while she recovers from her surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope she doesn't mind me sharing the story. I just thought it was so funny. She said that she's listing these little miniatures because she has to lay like almost flat on her back.
Yeah.
And she said she has like a white shirt and she puts the miniature down and takes a picture of it like on her shirt. I was like, dang girl, you are serious.
Yeah.
That is the best. Like that. Hey, she's still getting it done. That's
and you can't tell in the picture that it's her shirt in the background.
That's amazing. That's awesome. I love it.
Yes, injuries cannot keep a reseller down. We know all about this, especially with Chuck, Backroad Bidder. He had a small surgery himself, and on the way home, they decided to go to the bins. So
and the thrift store and the thrift store.
So he's coming out of anesthesia, and his wife, Marcy, was like, "Hey, we should go to the bins since we're
okay
in town."
Oh man, wow.
Sure.
Why not? Save here first. Ella, hello, hello. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you.
Hello.
We got Flippin' Goodies running into Walmart to buy stuff to sell on Walmart. Hey, I am getting into that. I got to talk to you about that. I found out some more stuff. I'm really, really like getting this close. So I'll probably message you at some point. And we got Big Bro at the auction. Greetings and salutation. That's hardcore. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You're coming out of anesthesia and you're like, let's go to the bins.
That's nuts.
Hello, Ella. Save here first. Is it your birthday today, Ella? Because it is also
my birthday.
Mike's birthday today, and he's making me sing happy birthday.
Nice. I love it. You have a beautiful voice, though.
Oh, my God. I get really bad stage fright. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do absolutely love to sing. My dad was a musician. I absolutely love it. I suck at playing instruments, but I do love to sing. And
You never played an instrument?
I've tried, and I suck. Like I just
I've bought her multiple guitars,
I
and
am-
they just collect dust.
they
A
do.
guitar is kind of a difficult instrument. Like I got a kalimba, that's easier. And then like a Jew's harp, you could play an instrument. You just got to find the right one.
Right. I mean, I did play like when I was in school. I played clarinet. I played violin. I did a little bit on the drums, but nothing serious. I don't really know how to do anything. Yeah, I just was never good at instruments. So I just, my voice is my instrument, I guess.
Yep.
There you
So
go.
that's the way I always kind of looked at it. And my dad was
And that one was free. I didn't have to buy.
no, you didn't
like,
have
three or
to
four of
buy
them
that
not to
one.
Get used.
Well, my dad was an amazing guitar player, and he could play like every other instrument as well.
Wow.
So I always wanted to play guitar like him, and I just never was good at it, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do get really, really bad stage fright. But
she
I'm
does
starting
have
to get
incredible
over
voice.
it.
Yes. She just needs to use her voice as her instrument.
Right.
I used to play a little guitar and drums when I was younger.
No Money
Nice.
Jesus, happy birthday, Mike.
Thanks, No Money G. And Ella too, isn't it hers?
Was it your birthday, Ella? Yeah. Happy birthday, you guys.
Yes, Ella, happy birthday. We can be birthday.
Happy
brothers and
birthday.
sisters.
Yes, happy birthday, Mike. And it's my anniversary today. Rule Squirrel says, happy
Whoa.
anniversary. All sorts of goodness today.
Anniversary. Wow.
Kristen has a You Might Be a Reseller up there.
Yeah.
What's her
It says, you might be a reseller if you find trash in a pocket of a jacket and think you can sell it.
I did. I don't know if you guys saw, but I went through a little boy's coat from the 60s and found a gum wrapper, and I sold the wrapper for $13 on eBay.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Why?
it was a Wrigley's wrapper from 1961 because they don't look like that anymore. Somebody collected it.
Wow.
And I found it and I was like, no, this isn't from yesterday. This is from the 60s. Like someone's looking for this. And I put it on there for $12.99 and it sold.
Wow, that's awesome.
I have found cash in pockets before.
No, yeah, I haven't found
pockets.
I haven't found anything I could sell, but we
Jacket pockets.
definitely
clothes
found
pockets.
cash. I see Josie.
But not a wrapper that was worth money. That's a good one.
I feel like a lot of people would have thrown it away, but look everything up, right?
Oh yeah,
for sure. Yes, that's I don't think I would have, but wait.
I just saw my husband jump in. Hi, Drew.
Hey,
Hello, Drew.
Hello. I know her.
He's working, so he's probably on his break. I texted him the link earlier, so I had to tell him hi before he went back to work and missed us.
Thanks so much for coming in. Let's see. Signs by Josie says, you might be a resale if your poster worker leaves gifts for you. Oh, that's nice. I want a gift for my postal worker.
Me too.
Let's see. Joe Dempsey Sales says, you might be a reseller if your 6-year-old daughter decides we're keeping the DJ lights we tested in the bathroom.
That's adorable.
Yeah, we've definitely kept some things that our kids wanted. And we've definitely kept some things that I thought I was going to sell, but then we wanted to keep instead.
I thought I was going to sell Israel's Veggie Tales because he's 5 now. I feel like he when's the last time we watched one? And he saw him pulled out today and he was like, I want to watch this later. And I was like, you still want these? He's like, Mommy, don't sell them.
Yeah, that's what my kids do. As soon as I pull something out to sell it, my son, he's 10 and he had this little monster, crate monster where it jiggles around. Yeah, and he never used it, never touched it in, a couple of years. And so I took it out and I set it over in my listing pile and he was like, no. I was like, what do you mean? You don't play with this. And then he slowly grabbed it and tried to hide the fact that he was taking it and took it back to his room. And I was like, okay.
I mean, I guess it's fair enough. I probably have things I don't use all the time, but it doesn't mean I want them sold. So
right.
I guess we'll give it to him.
And then let's see what Drew says. You might be a reseller if they charge you more at the thrift store than everyone else, for sure.
Oh, that's true.
Goodness.
They're like, for you,
it's
more. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. We're having some.
No, we just can't hear because the wires got stretched.
Yeah, I know, and I can't. I want to be able to hear what she's.
Well, you should be able to hear now.
Hold on.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, we can hear you.
Yeah, no, it's just
the
ours.
speaker wires are.
Oh, gotcha.
Our dog chewed it, so we have to get a new. We have to
Aw,
get new
Dad,
stickers. I
my
know.
dad has a good one, and I agree with that. And even if you go to other people's houses too.
You might be a reseller if you mentally put a dollar value on everything in your home. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And other people's houses.
Yep.
Yes, 100%. Like anywhere I go, I'm like, oh, I wonder what that is. I could probably make a couple bucks off of that for sure.
Or like me, you know, I like to sell a lot of designer stuff. And when we go, like when we went to Disney World, places like that, you either see a lot of designer or you see a lot of knockoffs. And I'm
Yep.
like authenticating everything in the line when I'm in line behind people. And my family would be like, what about that? Is that one real? And I'd be like, oh no, look at the stitching. Or yeah, that one's real.
Right. For sure. You might be a reseller if everyone looks like you don't have, or looks at you like you don't have a real job. Oh, I hate that. That one is the worst. Like,
yeah, that's true.
It took my mom like years she kept telling me that I needed to get a job. She kept telling Mike he needs to get a job. And I'm like, no, we have a job. Like, this is what we do. This is how we're making money. And now after a couple years, I think she's finally starting to get it. Like, sort
That's
of.
so funny.
Sort of.
Like, we
Wow.
don't pay our bills, and we have bills. I don't know how they get paid, but they just
Wow.
Right.
yeah.
That is the worst, though.
Yep, that's okay. I still fix her car and whatever she needs whenever she needs it done.
All right. Let's see. You want to show off your birthday gift?
Sure.
Okay. This thing is super, super cool. I was pretty excited to give it to him this morning, and I can't wait till
that's the best gift, because that's like a gift for everyone, because you're just as excited to give it. My husband's birthday's next week.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Oh. My dad's and his is the same day, actually.
Wow.
It's a remote control Lego.
Wow. I don't have any of the Technic stuff.
I do a lot of the Technic car stuff.
Yeah, let me put
Does it come with like a remote, or do you use your phone as the remote?
You have to Bluetooth it to your phone.
You can
That's cool.
The remote right down here. You download the app.
Wow.
Yep.
It's like a tank?
Yeah, it's a tracks. It's got tracks on both sides, but it's like a buggy track on one side, and then the other side, it's like a utility vehicle, and it flips over from side to side.
Oh.
So that's gonna be pretty wild, Bill.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
she just gave it to me not too long ago, so I just started tinkering around. It comes with the Bluetooth brain control sensor.
Wow.
And then
I've never had one like that. That's cool.
It comes with 2 electric motors that'll run forward, reverse, left, and right. So I just started getting those attached together and such. But I do a lot of the Lego Technic car stuff, and then the regular Lego car stuff. Pretty much a lot of
really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta get my chat pulled back up.
You gotta get your chat pulled back up?
Is it right there I lost it. No, not that one. I'm trying to I'm doing something else. I'm taking a screenshot so that I can post it on Instagram.
Oh, I'm trying to multitask it.
I'm multitasking, yeah, for sure.
Multitask the live.
Yeah. Jen's Multiverse, what's going on? What's up, Amber, Rachel, and Mike? Thanks for coming in, Jen.
Thanks for coming in, Jen.
And we got Bama picking and grinning.
Bama.
What's up?
Just popping in to say hello. Okay, have a good day at work. Thanks for coming in. Yep. We've been looking for the discounted Scooby-Doo Lego. They're crazy expensive.
I haven't seen any discount, but I've been watching, eyeballing a few different sets.
The Scooby-Doo.
I keep a lookout for the Scooby-Doo, the Simpsons, and any old SpongeBob stuff.
I think I have every Simpsons minifigure, most of them twice, because I bought like this huge lot. And man, there were so many minifigures in these totes that I bought from this lady at a yard. So it was like all of her kids' Lego from, I don't know, their entire childhood. He just didn't want them. I feel like people act like they age out of Lego. And I don't understand that, especially if it still brings you joy. Like, I'm not afraid to look like a dork, though. And I think some people think that they're going to look like a dork. And I couldn't care less. I have a lot of unconventional views. And I think being an adult fan of Lego is one of them. I love Lego.
Yeah.
I felt like the biggest nerd when we went and met the two runner-ups for Lego Masters. We
Oh
met
yeah.
them recently.
Yeah.
So we stood in line at Bricks and Minifigs in Madison because they were going to be there for an event. Caleb and Jacob.
Oh,
Did
that's
you,
cool.
Did you watch Brickmasters?
We watched quite a bit of it. We didn't make it all the way to the end of the series. We're just no good at watching TV at my house because we'll watch like a few episodes and then the next week we'll be like, oh yeah, it's Wednesday, that show was on. Like I can't do consistent stuff like that.
I don't either. Like, while it's on, we
Yeah.
usually end up. It's all
I'll
done.
stream the whole thing later.
Yes, exactly.
No commercials.
And then we don't have to, and we can pause it and we don't have to worry about missing anything.
We normally don't even watch it because we're busy, listing.
Yeah.
Or I'm building Lego, or she's doing listing, or.
Yeah. It's a fun show though.
Yeah.
That's what my son wants to be, an engineer for Lego one day. And so he wants to move to Denmark after high school and he's in an engineering program now. Like that's his dream, is to live in Denmark as a Lego engineer. So like we don't look at it as like, I feel like when you say Lego to a lot of people, they see Duplo in their head.
Yeah.
like big kid blocks.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They're pre-animal shaped and stuff.
Yeah, no.
Yes, the girl that he's going to prom with, I told you guys once in the chat, but to tell everyone here, he's making his bow tie out of Lego and he's making her corsage out of like the Lego bouquet sets.
Yes.
And we were talking with her yesterday and she's just like, I don't know if you guys are serious. I'm like, we are like, it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
And I don't think she thinks it's going to be beautiful. So I'm a little worried, but I said, have you never played with Lego? And she said, when I was in the nursery at church. Like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to take that seriously. Like, how do you not enjoy? That's like saying you never draw pictures or something. Isn't it something everyone does?
I know. Yeah. See, I don't build, but I enjoy
looking at it.
I enjoy watching the show. I enjoy seeing what he makes. I just don't. I'm like too ADD or something. I just can't I can't focus on it long enough to do it. And but either way, though, I still love it. Like if I see a Lego build that I really like, I'm like, ooh, I really want to get that so Mike can build it, So
yeah,
it works out for me.
I'm with you. I want the McAllister house. I think that one's really cool.
Yes, that is the one I want. Yes.
Yeah, the Home Alone house and the Simpsons house.
Yeah.
And the
I got that tree house, and I never had enough time to just sit down and build the whole thing because it's like a 16-hour build. And so I would build for like an hour or two, or if my kids went to sleep, because my youngest at the time, he was still at the age where he would want to get in there and like, lose the pieces and stuff. And like the treehouse is a $300 set. Like it was bought for me. That's my set. Right. And so I would wait until they have their own Lego. I would wait until he's in bed or something. So Amber, I stretched that out over a year, maybe longer. That I would just pull it out for like a couple hours at a time and build it. And
I probably should, like, even if I only work on it for like 10, 15 minutes and then move on, do something.
Eventually it'll be done. Just don't lose your place in the book.
Right. Yeah. Maybe I'll try to build one. We'll
I
see.
just broke down my Ecto 1.
Yeah.
And that took me part of a day just to break it down into the right bags and to follow along with the instructions and stuff. So that's going to be about a 6 to 8 hour build.
For sure.
And that's 2,500 pieces.
Nice.
Yeah. This one's a 770 piece set, so it won't take me that long. I'll probably have it finished by the end of the day and driving it around the house, making the dogs crazy.
Kristen, there's two that I watch. Jessica Marie is one of them, and then Essentially Kendra is the other, and both of them, like Essentially Kendra will actually declutter stuff too. It motivates me to watch someone clean their house while I'm cleaning. Do you guys do that?
No, I used to have a friend, oh gosh, she used to do YouTube. She was doing really, really good with her channel and she just kind of disappeared and I don't know what happened to her.
It's hard work, isn't it? Like,
yeah, so she was on for a long time and we were friends, so we would just kind of support each other and stuff like that. And yeah, she just kind of disappeared. But
and did she do cleaning videos?
Yeah, she did like cleaning, organizing, design, like
interior design and stuff.
Yeah, decorating and
That's
stuff
cool.
like that. Yeah, so
much work. Like, YouTube just is really hard work.
it really is a lot of work.
Yeah,
like,
she keeps saying I should start a Lego channel, but I'm like, oh my god, that would just.
Dello started one. He hasn't really put a whole lot on it yet. He was building a Star Wars mock and putting some stuff on there, but he didn't go back to it. So we'll see what becomes of it.
Let's see. You might be a reseller if people stop asking why you're wearing a GoPro. If they stop asking, yeah, for sure. Like, I still get looked at though. Every time I go into Walmart, it's like I just get super hardcore stared at.
I bet.
Stared down by everybody. Like, oh my goodness, quit. I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, and I never really cared about the staring because I get stared at all the time, especially out in the summer. Because I only have one leg and I like to wear my shorts.
Oh, I would imagine with like I can only imagine that you're used to
I got
it.
so used to being stared at, especially being younger and stuff when we were together with her.
I don't necessarily.
How old were you when you lost your leg?
But
I was 21.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I'm 40 today. So
40 today.
Nice.
40 today. Still getting called a pup too.
Yeah, you're a pup.
Yeah.
Anytime picker, what is going on? I can tell you one thing. Rachel was very happy yesterday when she sold the electronic dream phone. I still use that phone for regular phone calls. Have a great day.
I'm thinking that Roman uses that phone to call home. Like,
I bet he does. I bet.
Electronic dream phone?
Yeah, it was from like the 90s, 80s.
Yeah, it's a board game from the 90s.
On our wall?
No, it was like wasn't it like a toy?
Yeah, it's a board game and it has this pink phone and it's like all these guys' voices, but it's all just the same electronic robot and you're supposed to like find the guy that has a crush on you or something.
That's right. Yes, I remember that.
I mean, I bought it for $6. And Mike, if you ever see it, it sold for $181.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that and Mall Madness.
That was like a popular game back in the day, for sure.
That is a good one to look out for.
For sure.
We have our little keys that we look out for when we're at garage.
I got into a little bit of trouble here on YouTube already for telling people to look out for it because apparently they're so plentiful. I don't think that they are. I just posted something over on my Instagram about it. Like, I can't imagine not wanting to tell you guys to pick that up.
For sure.
I would.
That's kind of my job.
Right. That's I don't. A lot of people tell me not to say too much. Give away too many secrets.
Yeah, I feel like with retail arbitrage is different.
Yeah, but I still want to help people learn though. Yep. So it's like
keep your eye open for certain products because they do sell. Like if you find this little electronic snowmobile, I bought one for $5 at a garage sale. It sold for $150.
Wow.
2 days later, they're worth 180 used.
Nice.
And it's just this little electronic, snowmobile remote control one that's nothing old, but I guess they're very expensive and people buy them quick.
Hello, Lisa K. Let's see who else did I miss. The Georgia Picker. What is going on? Did I say hi to Avery's? Avery's all in. Hello.
Saying hi to the mailman.
Oh, here's the mailman.
Your dog sounds very angry.
No.
Hey, Avery's all good. Hey, Q.
He's just a big dog.
Guys, there's two of them.
Two big dogs.
Hold on, let me mute for a second.
I'll say hi to Q while you're muted, and Pam if she's listening. I mean, I could keep you guys entertained if you'd like. Q says she remembers getting that phone for her birthday. That's what a lot of people were saying, is that they had that when they were little. I think that's why people want to spend money on nostalgia.
Yes.
Yeah, because they remember it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that kind of stuff. Like, if it reminds me of my childhood, if it's from the 90s, I want it. Like,
that's what Bama, Pickin' and Grinnin', the kind of stuff that they pick up is like the people that played with that stuff are now coming into like their own money. So they have extra money to spend on stuff. And so he has a great reason for why they pick up what they do.
Yeah, for sure. When I was doing, like garage sales and going to thrift stores more than I, am now, I'm definitely going to be still hitting up some garage sales this summer. But I was always look for nostalgia stuff like that. Like that is like my favorite stuff to kind of look for when I go to thrift stores or garage sales or anything like that. I think I love it.
Yep.
I'm like, it just draws me to
Yep.
it. I'm like, I need it, want it.
Mine's riding lawnmowers and go-karts and snowmobiles and ATVs and all that cool fun stuff I wanted when I was a kid.
Mhm.
Now I deal with only pretty much on my side is just working on that kind of stuff and selling it. So
Little Miss Q, I think you're new here, so thank you so much for coming in. So I just wanted to say hi again. Say thank you for coming in. Pam said my Queen Rachel and she loves you. Aw. We got Gulf Coast Pickers. Hello, what is going on? Thanks so much for coming in.
Drew said I wasn't lining up.
Oh,
Am I now?
Are you lining
Is it better
up?
now?
It looked like on our end, it looked like it was, but
everything looks.
Well, I don't know why we've been having trouble with that on StreamYard lately. He and I did probably the first half hour or more of the live on Friday, and we were like totally out of sync with our lips.
Yeah.
And then the Friday before that, I had to leave my own show and come back in because it wasn't lining up. So I'm not really sure why exactly.
Yeah, ours was just last week when we had Kristen on. It was a lag, a horrible lag, and so
was she still out of? Was she still out like on vacation?
Oh yeah,
she was.
That's probably why.
I
didn't even probably using some remote Wi-Fi or her.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So okay, that makes sense now. Yeah.
It's like earlier we had to do a test trial with Amber's new laptop. And
yeah, it doesn't look like we'll be able to go live from that. It's just too blocky with no Ethernet cable, but that's okay. We got this computer.
We can go live in a spot with better signal strength.
Oh, I'm sure we could. Yeah.
But
yeah.
That's one of
the I have a different laptop that I tried to go live with once, but the processor was so slow that I looked Minecrafty.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I cannot go live with this. So I bought this new laptop that's like, suitable for gaming because it has to be able to upload so quickly. It's crazy.
Right. Yeah. Yep, that's kind of how the one I got yesterday, except for obviously it still wasn't good enough for lives.
Yeah.
But they told me with the processor, I will be able to, edit, play my music, edit any of that kind of stuff. And that was my main thing, was just to get a faster editing process. And I use Filmora, but
I was gonna ask what you were using.
Yeah, and but it's like on this computer, it's like the old version of it. So now I have like the upgraded version of it on the laptop, which is pretty cool.
Our GoPro Hero 10.
Yeah, it's old. So that's another reason. That's why we needed the upgrade, because we had the GoPro 10 and we couldn't use it. So it's like
$600 camera you can't even use.
Like the first time we went to
go buy a computer that costs more than the camera to even use it. So.
Right.
Now,
use it. We were like, oh, we can put our footage. No, we can't.
We can go live. We just can't transfer the footage onto the desktop.
But we're good now. We figured it out last night, and I just got the computer yesterday. So we figured it all out last night. I'm working on editing videos just because I've been, in the process of looking for this. So I haven't edited in like the last few days, which is kind of a long time for me. So now I'm just kind of like trying to hustle and get the next few videos out by the end of the week.
Long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a grind. If you're making videos for YouTube, it takes forever just to make that.
Just to do the edit, like not counting the time that it takes to research what you're talking about and film the video and 5 hours to edit it. And
it's actually been 4 days since my last upload, and that is like a pretty long time for me. But this computer was going so slow with the Filmora, I was just fed up with it. And I was like,
I'm glad that you got a better one then.
Yeah, I am not doing this anymore. Like, I was in the middle of editing yesterday morning, and that's when I had my last draw. Everything disappeared. All of my work disappeared. None of it saved. And I said, forget this. I'm going to have to wait one more day to upload. And I'm just going to go and get a new computer right now. And that's what I did.
Good for you.
Like, I'm done with this.
You'll be happy.
So yes, for anybody who's waiting for the next Walmart video, it will be coming out shortly. There'll be 2 or 3 coming. Like, I'll probably start with tonight if it all gets uploaded on time and everything. And then maybe another one, see what day is it, Friday, and then probably like Sunday. We'll see how much I can get done by the end of the week. But those are coming out. Let's see, who else do we got? Anybody else new in here? Did I miss
Jennifer's
anybody? We got
here.
Jennifer. Hello.
Jennifer.
Jennifer Hayes. Thank you so much for coming in. Yes, Jennifer Hayes is in the house. Little Miss Q, I am editing a video now and have been working on it for 5 hours already. Do you have a channel? I'm gonna have to come check out.
Oh yeah, she has a great channel.
I'm gonna have to check out some of these new names that I'm seeing today.
You have to go subscribe to Little Miss Q. She's like knocking on 1,000 right now. Like everyone in this chat needs to go subscribe to Little Miss Q.
Hold on,
and
get her over 1,000.
Look it up. Look it up.
She has a great channel. Yeah,
I'm not that good at looking this stuff up.
You just go to YouTube and
I know.
Little Miss Q.
I'm really bad at the internet, so.
And she's on Instagram also, but I'd say she's far more active on YouTube.
I have an Instagram too. I'm just really
I'm
bad
actually already subscribed to you, which is very odd. I don't know.
Turn on your notifications so you'll know to watch your videos.
Yeah, I did. I just turned on the notifications because I don't remember seeing you before.
But I got you.
We must have met at some point in another chat somewhere.
Probably.
But I turned on the notification bell now, so I will make sure I check out those videos.
Bye,
there
Josie.
You go, Miss Q, right there. Thank you, Jennifer.
She's on it. Yep. All you gotta do is wait for Jennifer.
She's so good.
I know.
I love
she just takes care of everyone.
Guys, I have to go to the post office. All right. Have a good rest of your day.
Yes, have fun at the post office.
You subscribed last week. I've been in your chats and talked as well. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm horrible. I apologize.
No, it's hard to keep up sometimes.
I'm horrible. It is. There's so many new people, especially lately. My channel has just really blown up lately. So just lots of new people I'm trying to get to know, which is amazing. I appreciate every single one of you.
And I got you.
I didn't think, like, originally when I started my reseller content, I was like, how do you guys know everyone's name? I'm never going to learn everyone's name. And now I'm like impressed. I'm like, I think I know most people's name. But if I don't, I'll just outright ask them. I'm like, tell me your first name again, because I don't want to forget it.
Right.
Because sometimes I don't remember.
I know
I'm terrible at names too.
Yeah, I think, for the most part, from the resellers that I've met in the community, I think I know most people pretty well. Although I'm still meeting new people all the time. We recently just met. I recently just met a rural squirrel. I mean, so there's just always new people. But I think for the most part, I'm learning everybody. And I think the content creators, I think I know them all pretty well by first name.
That's why I made mine just my name. I'm like, no one will ever get it wrong.
Right.
That's kind of why I got my name in there too.
Yep.
Flipping Mike.
You're always Mike, so it works. Video editing is the worst part. I have no idea how many videos I've filmed, but just never edited them. Cheesehead Flipper.
What are you doing, Jeff?
Gotta get edited.
Thank you for coming in, by the way. Yes. And good to see you. Just get them out, dude.
Yeah.
Do it. Just get it done. You just
get it done.
I just, if I do my Amazon one day, and let's say I did some Amazon that day and I did some Mercari listing that day, then I know I got the next day I can work on a video and not have to worry about doing that other stuff. So just try to manage your time and set it up throughout the week. I have my to-do list I do every week though. So I have each day I'm like, okay, this is what I'm doing this day. This is what I'm doing that day. And I just make sure I edit them no matter how long it takes. And you get faster at it too. Once you,
I feel like I'm getting slower because I'm finding new skills and I'm like, how do I do this? How do I do that? And then I'm adding extra things to the video. And
Yep. I did notice that the last video, it was like 2 videos ago I edited. And I started adding more stuff in and doing more stuff.
I mean, I used to just film it straight on my phone and upload it without any edits. That was fast.
Right.
Now I'm like 5 to 8 hours, so I'm not getting any faster.
Yeah. Yep. I'm around 4 hours right now. But I've been editing for a long time now. A couple of years I've been doing that kind of editing. So yeah,
it all depends on what kind of video I'm filming.
That's true.
Like if I'm doing a riding video, it's actually very easy and then quick to edit. So
right.
If I'm just doing a ride, like a trail ride on a snowmobile or 4-wheeler, it's just fast.
Right.
Because I can fast forward. I know the spots that I want shown.
I think I hear thunder.
It's really crappy.
It's dark over here. I wanted to go work on some of the stuff out in my shop, and I ended up just taking some pictures, checking on some paint.
Yeah, it's crappy outside. I'm gonna go over to Instagram. There was a couple that I missed last week, so I want to make sure that they get their shout out. So for you guys that are new here, we do this show every Wednesday called You Might Be a Reseller If. It's just a fun time for us to chit chat with new resellers that we bring on every week. And people leave comments on YouTube and Instagram, and they tell me you might be a reseller if, and then finish the sentence. So I always have that up on YouTube and Instagram, and I always make sure that everybody gets a shout out if a comment is left.
You might be a reseller if you've known the struggle of trying to scan the items on the top shelf to see what they're worth.
Oh, that's a terrible struggle. That's the worst for me.
Yeah, Amber has to actually climb into a shopping cart to get that close to those products.
Yep.
How tall are you, Amber?
Yeah.
5 foot.
Yeah, she's 5 foot.
You're tiny. You're fun size.
Yeah, she's short in size.
Yes, I'm very
she's
short.
Vertically challenged.
Yes, I have to climb into the cart if I'm gonna pull anything off the top shelf if I'm by myself. Like, it's crazy.
And then she's tippy-toeing in the cart to try to reach the top shelf.
It's terrible. It's so difficult.
I luckily can pretty much reach my arm up there and get a scan sometimes. It just takes me a while, and I look all awkward with my arm real high in the air trying to get the reader to click it.
What is going on, Chuck? Back row bitter. Happy B-Day,
What
Mikey.
up, Chuck? Thanks, Chuck.
I can see the top. I bet you can.
Yeah, Chuck, you just look over from aisle to aisle.
He's pretty tall, huh?
He's tall. Yeah, he is.
And Chuck was an easy one to remember because we actually had a meetup with Chuck and Marcy and Johnny and Robert.
I looked so tiny standing next
Yeah.
to Chuck in person.
She was like waist high to Chuck.
Oh my gosh. He is. He's tall. Okay, speaking of Chuck, I see he left a comment on this week's You Might Be a Reseller If. And he says, you might be a reseller if you don't source for over a week, but still have plenty to list.
Too.
Yes, I definitely have plenty to list. But the real question, how do you go over a week without sourcing? I can't do that.
I got offered another reseller's inventory, everything that they didn't want to hang on to. They're still going to resell, but at like a different level.
Right.
And so it was basically like 9 IKEA bags, stuff full of stuff that they had cherry picked at places. And he offered it to me for $200, which there was clearly money to be made there. And I turned it down. I did, because I have so much unlisted stuff right now. And I told him my whole deal was like trading in my death pile for a car. The car that we're getting, we should be ready in like a month, and I have to be done with my death pile by then, or it kind of defeated the point.
Right.
So I can't take any more inventory. I couldn't take it if you gave it to me right now. The answer is no. So I am not sourcing. I'm listing all of this stuff.
Yep. I have done that a couple times when we were doing garage sales, where I had to completely stop myself because I had so much stuff that I needed to list. I had to make myself for like a week. It's really hard though. It really is.
She's an addict.
You're an addict.
She is.
Any posh thing. Hello, what's going on? She says, I listen to most videos as I'm driving or home duties. Starting
nice.
I actually know all you resellers. So hello, everybody. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're here.
And Jeff, you're at the party. This is the party.
This is the party. And yes, it is his birthday. I'm supposed to sing happy birthday, but he hasn't made me do it yet. So
nice.
You gotta sing happy birthday to me, and isn't it who else's birthday?
I think it's Ella, but I don't know if she ever said it was.
Someone said it was their birthday last week.
Oh, it was last week. Okay, I missed it.
Well,
couldn't stop sourcing for over a year and not run out. Or I could. Starts off. It's B.
I spy.
I spy? I have no idea what you're talking about, Chuck.
He's fine.
I'm 5'1". Hubby is 6'4". Holy Toledo.
Wow, that's a substantial difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reseller Madness. Hello. Thanks for coming in. You're so right. Turning down the wrong opportunities is just as important as accepting the right ones. Absolutely. Yeah. No, it really is. It is.
Yep.
For sure.
I almost went out and bought a snowmobile, but I was like, what I'm gonna have to put into it, and I'm gonna have to wait for the money until next spring, and it's more than I like to spend on something I'm gonna have to wait. Now I'm buying a 4-wheeler instead.
I mean, that's what I told the guy. I was like, I feel stupid for turning this down because there's clearly money to be made. But if you saw, I have a pile of some sort, even if it's just one box in every room of my house right now. I feel like, other than my kids' rooms, like there's even stuff in our bedroom because I cleaned out my closet and I didn't list the stuff right away. It's still sitting in my bedroom, and like there's stuff everywhere. And I had to put up another shelf just to help maintain. You know, because do you guys feel like that? Like you can't just get rid of stuff out of your house. You have to sell it.
Yeah, because
it's a burden. Sometimes I have to be like, you don't have to sell everything when you're done with it. Just give it away. But I feel dumb if I give away 5 pair of jeans and then I go sourcing for stuff. I'm like, why didn't? But it's a burden because there's 4 people in my house and my kids are still growing and they outgrow stuff. And so sometimes I'll find someone that their kids need the clothes and I'll just take them over there. Because why do I feel like I need to list every single item that they outgrow?
Right. Mine is mostly with the toys. But
and my phone keeps farting over here because it's my birthday.
Yeah, it's not me.
Yeah. So if you keep hearing a
that's
noise, that's my phone.
His phone. It's not us. So just wanted to put that out there. That's his notification.
Every time it goes off, Amber's like staring down at it, like turn that fart noise off.
Like people are gonna think we're just up here farting away. But no, mine is with the toys because we have a 19-year-old.
Yep.
Or is she 20 now?
Nope, she's 19.
We have a 19-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 10-year-old. And so we have years and years worth of toys. And, you know, some of the toys were passed down. So some of them are pretty old now. And I can't seem to get rid of them because I want to go through each box and see if I can find the toys that are still valuable and I can still clean up and sell. So we have a huge corner of our basement filled with toys that none of the kids play with because they're all too old for them. So
yep. It's so crazy. I'm going to grab this picture. Hang on.
Okay.
That's my Lego sourcing area. Every once in a while, I go down there and I dig through and I find a couple bricks.
Yes.
I shouldn't want to have to.
Yes. Oh, that's so cool. Was that the one that was behind you?
Yeah, that's what Chuck just said. He likes the picture. And this was so my intro music on my channel is an original beatbox by a kid that lives in our town. He's 15 now. And he actually drew this picture also.
Nice.
That is so cool.
He's just one of the most artistic people I think I've ever met. He's just got so much talent. And he drew a black and white photo of, he was doing this whole series on Joker, and one of the Jokers that he drew, he was drawing like the Joker from the 90s, the Joker from this, and then he was like the Lego Joker. And I said, can I buy that picture from you? And he said, let me do one for you. And he did this, and this is color pencil.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so
good.
It
doesn't look like color pencil. I thought it was marker.
Oh, I know. He said it was all in the really good color pencils that they had.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, well, that looks phenomenal. So that's the one that hangs back there.
Come on, guys, be quiet.
Amber said she has to sing. I'm still.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Hold on.
Let my underglow light kit.
Nice. Let me go back to the chat a little bit. We need a bigger house, right?
Oh
no, because then I'd fill it up.
Yeah. I mean, we have decent size basement in our house that's at the lower ground level. Our house is built into a hill. Mm-hmm. So our upper levels all above the hill, the lower levels are underneath. So there's plenty of room down there, even though it's getting kind of cramped.
It is. How tall is Rachel? How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Wow, I would look tiny next to you.
No, she's only 7 inches taller than you.
Everybody looks taller than me, though.
I'm only 5'9", 5'10", so.
I'm so short.
My husband's about 5'10".
Yep.
Yeah, I am. I'm super short.
I don't know. I haven't checked my height in a while. And as you get older, you do shrink and get wider. So.
I don't think you've.
No, I refuse.
Right. I know. I'm trying to like eat better because
she eats great, but
I'm trying to because I don't want to gain any more weight than I already have. I used to be like super active. I was a preschool teacher for 10 years. So like when I switched jobs, my body was like, what are you doing to me? You're not being active anymore. And So now I have to be really careful what I eat for sure. So I'm doing a lot better.
I was just thinking the other day, and I posted something over on my personal Instagram about it. Like, I think it's crazy that we'll invest 8 hours a day. The average person invests like 8 hours a day into like their finances because they go to work and financially they want to be in a certain place. They want to drive a certain house. They want to drive a certain car. So like we'll invest 8 hours a day into that. But then if you ask someone to move their body for 30 minutes to invest in their health, then that's ridiculous. And I don't have time.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not, you're worth the 30 minutes a day. And if you get to the age of retirement and you have $1 million to retire on because you worked all your life for it, that will mean nothing without your health.
Right. Exactly.
You're not going to enjoy it. So like you guys are totally worth the 30 minutes a day, like pop in a video or something. I'm doing this program called Supreme 90 Day. It's kind of like P90X. And I bought the disc at like Dollar General and they were $20. You can get them on eBay. But recently I saw someone uploaded them all to YouTube. Like it could be free.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it's 6 days a week. It's 30 minutes. Like you're totally worth it.
Yeah, I like to dance, so I do that. And then I will just dance randomly to whatever music. And then I have my phone trainer that it's like you can do like a full body workout, or you can just work your abs, or you can just work, your legs, whatever you want to do. I usually just do the full body workout.
Yeah, it's every day.
Yep, and I do it every day. And then I also get like, I usually do about 5,000, 6,000 steps on the days I go to Walmart. So I get a lot of exercise that way too. And then I've just completely started watching all of my calories and making sure that I am not eating, like chocolates and bunches of fried.
It's so hard because the sweets are so good.
I'm missing chocolate a lot. I haven't had it. I've been eating, like nuts for snacks and stuff like that. Pistachios. I love pistachios. Raspberries. That's one of my new favorite snacks. Just trying to stay away from anything, has a lot of calories.
I have a recipe I could send you. Drew makes them the best though. They're these vegan peanut butter cups.
Ooh.
And there's only 5 ingredients, so they're not processed or anything. And it's like peanut butter, cocoa powder, coconut oil, maple syrup, and a dash of vanilla. And they're amazing. They're like better than Reese's. I'll send you the recipe.
Yeah, definitely send that. You can make those.
Yeah, it could help with your sweet tooth.
You make them.
They're all natural. You can't go wrong eating stuff like
awesome. Yeah, I definitely need to find a few things like that I can still have that little sweetness, and that kind of, like helps you with the craving and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
I need the craving.
Right.
I'll sit there and eat a pint of ice cream.
He's terrible. In
one sitting.
He refuses to change the way he eats, but I know he's gonna eventually regret it. So
yeah.
I am now just kind of like, since I'm the one that does the grocery shopping right now, so I just don't buy him.
Don't buy it.
Yeah, I just don't buy it.
I know. I'm like, where's my Reese's and my ice cream?
Yeah, everybody was really disappointed when I came home from the store the other day.
They love when I shop.
With no chocolate or no ice cream. I was like, sorry, guys. Too bad.
We're my husband and I are vegan and our kids are vegetarians, so our groceries look a little bit different.
Right, I'm sure. Yeah, we do love our meat around here. My daughter's favorite food is burgers, and she's autistic, so she's really, really picky about what she eats. Like, she's full functioning autistic. Like, you wouldn't even be able to tell that she's autistic unless somebody really pointed it out to you. Super, super smart, but she has all these really bad sensory problems, so she can only eat certain foods. And meat is one of them that she just absolutely loves. She loves her hamburgers. Excuse me. So we're definitely meat eaters. And we definitely need that for her. Otherwise, I don't know what she would eat.
She might not love it if you brought her home a soy burger.
No, I don't think she would. But she does, she likes her vegetables and her fruit. So rice. Rice. I'm just trying to make sure that
white rice.
They're eating at least something healthy,
Yeah. We're all just doing the best we can. Like, nobody has it fully figured out. And
no,
I'm like,
not at all.
As long as 90% of the stuff is good. Like, my oldest son asked for cake a couple of days ago. He's like, when's the last time you made a cake? And so I went and got the stuff to make this vegan chocolate cake. And I'm like, because they're only kids once, and he wanted cake.
Right.
For sure.
Did he like it?
Oh yeah, they loved it. Yeah.
Loved it. Yeah, I bet. Hello, Ed the Reselling Rider. How's it going? Thanks for coming in. We got Jonathan Alfaro in the house.
Jonathan!
Happy birthday, Mike.
Thank you, Jonathan.
And we got Maria in real life. Happy birthday, Mike.
Thanks, Maria.
And Dash Dallas Flippin is in
What's
the
going
house.
on, Dash?
Olives and jalapenos. Ew.
That sounds so good.
I can't stand
love olives. And I love
hate
jalapenos.
Oh, really?
I hate olives. My least favorite food.
Love olives.
Oh my gosh, I love olives. It's probably one of my top 10 favorite foods.
Oh.
Pickles, jalapenos.
I know he loves them. I just can't do it.
I love olives. Black olives, green olives, stuffed olives, like everything.
Oh, yeah.
They're delicious.
Jalapeno stuffed olives.
Or the ones that are stuffed with garlic.
Garlic stuffed.
Oh, so good.
I like the jalapeno stuffed a little better than the garlic stuffed.
That'd be good.
But peanut butter freezer fudge. I'll have to look that one up. I work up
you
a
guys are
sweat
making me starving.
at a buffet. Nashville Flippers. What's going on?
They know what's up. Ray knows that I
Yeah,
secretly love hamburgers.
Do you? Like regular, not like a vegan burger, just like a regular burger?
No, I haven't eaten meat in 24 years.
Oh, I thought
Teasing
you, I was
me.
like,
You're like,
I
really?
was like, wait, what? I'm confused now.
He would also tell you that I love wrestling, which is also a lie. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, she's not sneaking out for cigarettes. She's
She's
sneaking out for a
burgers.
Whoppers.
No way.
No,
They do have an
no.
Impossible Whopper that's really good though.
I'm keto, so I'm definitely a meat eater too. Yeah, that's one of my snacks right now is like a keto nut mix. It's a little bland, but I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, she tried the what was it? I used to call it the Twigs and Berry diet. So
Yeah, that's what he calls my diet is the Twigs and Berries.
Trail mix.
while I was sitting there eating steaks, and oh man, I can't give up my meat. It's
Don't talk about cheese curds.
I gave
I
up
love
cigarettes
cheese curds and I
beer
can't eat
and-
them anymore. Like, you have any idea how many calories are in a small serving of cheese curds from Culver's?
Oh, a ton.
Ridiculous.
I don't know what cheese curds are.
Oh, they're cheese that's deep fat fried in a deep fryer, so it's got a deep fat fried crust around it.
So like the mozzarella sticks at Sonic.
Yeah, except for it's like a marble.
Yeah, but they're like
Little
okay.
tiny ones, but it's
but kind of like a mozzarella.
there's probably about
thing.
1,000 calories in the bag that holds the cheese curds.
Probably. I think you're right.
If you sucked on the bag, it's
This must be Roy. I always get your guys' mixed up. I think the first time one came in was Lisa. One of them says Lisa and one of them says Avery's all in.
Oh.
Hi. Love olive stuffed with blue cheese. I know, I just can't do it.
She hates the blue cheese. I don't.
No,
I like it.
I can deal with the blue cheese. It's the olives. I just can't do olives. I don't know what it is. All right. I'm gonna do
Food.
one more here on. I know. I'm probably gonna actually have my salad for lunch.
There you go.
Let's see. We got Pretty Rogue on Instagram says Pretty Rogue 1 says you might be a reseller if your mailman texts you happy birthday because he isn't delivering that day.
That's so cute. That's sweet.
Definitely might be a
I'm thinking
reseller.
I'm finally getting our mailman trained. So we went through a couple different mailmen over the last.
I don't
couple
have him pick up my packages. It just always goes wrong. And I think I'll just save us all the time and trouble and drive them to the post office. My town's so small though, like it's not a big deal. But
Yeah.
Well, it depends. If we're doing like a huge
If
Amazon
it's-
shipment,
it's
it's
a
like 13
huge-
boxes to 15 boxes.
you drive that to the post office, right?
No, we have
No.
them pick that up because it would be like our whole back of a pickup truck strapped down.
But how do they have room to pick all
They
that
come
up
pick it
and
up.
still
They
carry their-
know when they come pick it up what
When
size
I-
of a
yeah.
load that we have.
When
and
I
they usually send the big truck.
Yep. When
and
I
then they
schedule it,
pull-
you have to put how many boxes and like the size approximately that they're gonna be.
Yeah, it wasn't
So-
a regular standard mail truck that
Mhm.
came to pick it up. It was one of their bigger.
Our mail doesn't come in a mail truck. It's like a lady in her minivan, you know.
Yeah,
she's
that's what it used to be
wearing,
when we were in Edgerton, but no, we get an actual little mail truck, little white and blue.
Except for the guy who drives by and throws the newspaper out the window. He
yeah,
does that. He has a little black car. I seen him throwing it out the window this morning. I was like, oh, he just threw I was like, what did he just throw? Oh, it was a newspaper.
But I'm a new mail person. I got to train them because we have the dogs. And the driveway is way down yonder compared to where the house is. So we don't want them trying to come up to the house. So I made a big box that's probably about 2 feet by 3 feet by 2 feet high that they can open the top of, a wooden box. And then they can put our packages in there. So she kept like every time she'd be like, we'll buy her a truck and like wait and then make sure dogs aren't going to come running out. Rah, 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 rah,
yeah, I would too. I wouldn't approach your house. I
Yeah,
hold your
not a lot of
dogs.
people want to.
I know people. I mean, they sound scary, but they're not.
They're okay.
They're not to you guys because
No,
I
they
know.
they're
Yeah.
people.
I wouldn't trust just anyone walking up.
They would
on-
probably eat someone for you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
let's be
yeah.
If they
honest.
had to, if they had
Yeah.
to.
And if they just didn't want them on the property, which is
Right.
that's why they're here.
Hey
But
Jen, what's
It's nice
going
because now she
on?
just pulls in the horseshoe driveway, opens the box, drops the stuff in
That's
there. and drives
perfect.
out.
Yeah.
Because we have monitors on the dogs too, so they can only go to a certain perimeter
Mhm.
around the property, and you can turn that up or down for
Nice.
bring the perimeter out and in. So it'll
Yeah.
give them a shock if they go too far.
Thought I
Yeah.
was in Pittsburgh Pickers Live with the food talk. Do they talk about food a
Oh
lot?
my gosh!
Oh,
I
you
didn't-
guys have to go into Adam and Sarah's live sometime. They're live on
Pittsburgh.
Thursdays and Sundays, and
Let's
we
see,
always go to food.
Pittsburgh.
Always end up talking about food. Like, I don't know
Okay.
how it happens. It happens very organically every time, but we always end up talking about food.
Everyone's got to eat. Everyone's hungry.
Let's see, Pittsburgh
Yep.
Pickers. Let's see if I am subscribed to that. I am not.
And I'm normally the cook. I cook everything for everybody. Amber cannot cook to save her life, so she'd be.
I think I heard you guys say that once.
Yeah, if I went on a vacation away from everyone or had to go on a secret mission or something for a couple months, I'd come back.
Secret
and
mission.
She'd drop like
Secret mission.
30 pounds. You know what I mean? She'd lose so much weight because I wouldn't be there cooking up all the good ribs and steaks and
Nice.
burgers.
Them ribs get me. 'Cause
Oh,
I really like them,
mwah.
and oh my gosh, they have a lot of calories.
Yeah,
so-
my mama taught me how to cook at a real young age, and I had to find and cook for myself at a real young age. So she was
I
like, "You
love
ain't
to
gonna
cook.
rely on no girl, no woman to cook for you. You're gonna be, be able to get, old and fat, even if you ain't got,
That's funny. Get
And then
old.
it worked
My
out
mom taught me how
because
to cook.
She's
She's an amazing cook. And
Taught how to cook
I love it.
anything. Never had patience for it, and can burn mac and cheese worse than anybody I've ever
No,
Oh, boy.
that's not
No,
true.
she's gotten better over the years.
I can cook mac and cheese. I can cook, I don't know. I don't
My
cook.
son put, I'm talking about burning mac and cheese. My son put Easy Mac in the microwave once without any water. You ever do
Our daughter
that?
did
Our
that.
daughter
Started the
did
microwave
that.
on fire.
Didn't we get a new microwave
Yeah.
after that?
We had to get a new one too. You cannot get the smell out.
No,
and he's
you
done it
can't.
twice.
Yeah.
No, and it
Oh
like
my God.
melted the back of the microwave in, and it was like this flaming, molting little with smoke coming out of it. She's like, come screaming, Mom, Dad, fire, fire. And I'm like, what? And I look over, and yeah, the microwave's on fire.
So bad.
Yep. So unplug it, run outside with it. That's done.
I'm late to the birthday wagon. Happy birthday, Mike.
That's okay. She did that once with a bag of popcorn at her old house.
I honestly didn't know how to make popcorn.
Our microwave on the
I have to-
microwave,
I
it
can
says
admit-
popcorn. You
I
just
can
press the
admit-
button,
I can
and it
admit that.
automatically turns on
I
and off.
had no
Well,
idea.
she looked at the back. It says wait 3 to 5 seconds between pops.
Uh-huh.
She said it said 5 minutes.
Oh.
So she put the bag in, pushed 5 minutes, and hit start. I came home when I was working landscaping or I was snow plowing, and our garage doors open. There's smoke barreling out of the house. So I run in the house just freaking out, looking at, stuff to grab to come running out. And they're
You
just
thought
sitting on
the
the
whole house
couch
was on
watching
fire.
TV, chilling, like, oh, hi, Dad. I'm
We
like,
just
what the
burned
heck is
popcorn."
going on?
Burned
Oh,
all the
Mom tried to
popcorn.
cook popcorn. I was like, oh, no, that explains it all. Never mind.
Dang.
I don't even want to know. But I didn't marry her because of her cooking skills. So.
Obviously not. I don't mind cooking, but I like it when someone else does it.
Yep. So today's my birthday, and I'm gonna take an off cooking day. So I'm not cooking anything today.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
That's for
You
one
guys
day
gotta take
out
off.
of the year where I can refuse
no,
to cook.
I'll get you something. You can just eat whatever you want today.
Well, I'll cook myself some stuff. I'm not cooking anyone else anything. I love cooking.
Not one, but two of my boys try cooking ramen noodles with no water. My daughter did that one too.
Yep, she's done that too.
Yep.
Yeah, Dale said he just forgot because like I got the Easy Mac so that he could make like a snack, and I think Aldi had it on sale or something. And he knows how to cook it, and then he just wasn't thinking, kids get on their phones or something, and he just put it in the microwave and started it.
Yep, that's exactly what our daughter did because she knew exactly what she was doing. She had done it, 100 times.
Yeah, but I think Chevy did it too.
No, I don't think Chevy did.
I think it was Nevada.
Oh, that's really coincidental. My daughter just texted me from school and said, "Hey, I'm hungry."
She heard us talking about food,
right?
Yeah, and Amber's recently gone during the lunch there because she doesn't, she's real picky about what she eats. And picks her up, takes her out for lunch, and brings her back. Yeah. So it's real nice.
They can go off campus for lunch.
For high school.
Really?
Well, no. I just found out like yesterday that I was supposed to be calling her out for lunch.
She was just like meeting you at the side.
Yeah, I was just having her meet me, and because I see all these kids leaving all the time, and I'm like, well, maybe they can just go out for lunch. So I don't know what I'm gonna have to find out for sure. I don't want her to get in trouble or anything, but yeah. As I just recently started doing that with her, and
I don't know. Back in my day, when it was lunchtime, when I was in high school, we left school and didn't come back, and whatever. We'd like leave the school whenever and come back whenever.
My kids take their lunch because, as you can imagine, public school's not given a vegetarian option.
Right?
Probably not.
No. Yeah. So they take their lunch.
And unfortunately, with her being so picky, like literally, they have. Almost every day, I swear, it's either
like pizza
or chicken. And that's the two things that she will not eat. I'm like, why don't they have other options? Like, I just don't understand what it is with the
pizza
same stuff almost every day. I don't get it.
Something they know most kids anyway will eat, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I take a plate full of veggies for lunch. I do love my vegetables too. So
veggies,
I love all the vegetables I didn't like when I was a kid for some reason. Like the broccoli, the sprouts, everything, even asparagus. Oh my God, asparagus is great with ribs.
So good.
I love
just
asparagus.
Amazing.
I do. That's like my favorite.
We're doing a big garden this year. Do you guys garden?
Well, we used to.
It's been a couple years, but I would like to get it going again this year. I think
it's not too late.
No. It's still cold here.
Well, it's still kind of frozen. The ground's still frozen here.
Yep, it's still cold.
Like 30 degrees right now, or what is it?
Definitely not too late for you guys then.
No, it's a little warmer today. Let me see what the temperature is.
You could start your seeds inside now and be ready. It wasn't even a week ago when I was starting stuff, and some of the bean plants are already this tall. I'm like, I'm surprised they even germinated in 7 days, and they're like 2 and 3 inches tall. Because we're doing black beans this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited to see
I want
how
to
well we do with that.
I want to do
tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Tomatoes,
pumpkins, corn.
And gourds, squash.
Yeah, we got yellow squash and zucchini and cucumbers.
Squash. Yeah. Yes, I love
watermelon, cantaloupe. My son loves cantaloupe, so we had to grow that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a big, huge garden plot areas, but just haven't used them in a couple of years. Been pretty busy with the reselling and stuff, and then I've been out in the shop doing a lot of
now
work.
That I kind of have it under, we just started reselling 2 years ago. So now that I kind of have it all figured out, I feel like I can multitask more.
Yeah.
More things now. I cooked a frozen pizza and accidentally forgot to remove the cardboard from the bottom. Tastes the same either way. Yeah, that's definitely something I would do.
My sister did that too.
I always get confused on if you're supposed to take it out or not. Like, what's the one?
You're always supposed to take it off.
Because I was asking, we had a different kind of pizza, and I was asking him, how to cook it, and he was like, said something about no, you got to keep it in or take the plastic.
No, I say you take it all out of the cardboard.
No, he told me to take it out of the plastic, and I was like, well, what about the cardboard?
Well,
and he didn't say anything.
Plastic, it's inside a cardboard box in plastic, so you take.
And then sometimes they're on that cardboard disc,
Yeah, but then you take everything
off. Not a pizza pan.
Yeah, not a pizza pan.
I know, I am terrible.
Did you leave the cardboard on it? Well, you just said to take the plastic off. I'm like,
I didn't put it in though because I wanted to make sure. Because I was like, isn't this going to start a fire?
I'm so glad that you didn't put it in.
Yeah, no, like I knew, but I didn't know. Like I was confused.
Funny.
I cook asparagus to crisp and salt, then to use a substitute for fried. Oh, I love them. I know. I love them.
I'll boil them, salt them, and then bake them and get them crisp. Like, oh, they're great.
I want to start a vegetable garden this year.
I need some asparagus now.
My Mississippi mother always had at least 2 veggies and grits on the dinner table.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
I try to do a side corn and
we are really on a roll with this food
reseller.
Talk today.
Oh my god!
Like, we're not talking about anything reseller related. This is just all about food.
Okay, let's get off the food and go back to reseller.
All right, no more food. I had some rice and lentils before this started just so I wouldn't be hungry, and now I'm already hungry again.
Oh my gosh.
See, that was a problem. I didn't have anything before this started. Normally, I've eaten a couple times by this time in the day.
Yeah, so you should have ate before.
Unless I'm down working in the shop all day, and then I don't eat anything till dinner.
Drew said that I did that with the pizza once too, and I actually think that I remember, but I think it was like we got a different brand, and I didn't know that it was under there.
Right.
He's calling me out. Okay,
Yeah.
I fessed up. I did it
You've done that too.
Whoops. That's okay.
It happens.
All right.
Trust me, that's why she does the computer stuff, and she does a lot of the stuff I don't do, and I do a lot of the stuff that she can't do.
Good balance.
It works out. Yeah, that's a
It
really good balance.
It really works out.
All right, we got Carolina Picker 1 said you might be a reseller if you have 1,000 pairs of jeans and none of them belong to you.
That's so like that should be on a t-shirt somewhere. Yeah.
It should.
It should.
I don't sell clothes very often, but I know a lot of people who do, and I that would be a great shirt for a lot of people.
Yes,
for
I
sure.
love it. I love it.
Who keeps the bag of goodies in the turkey when they put it in the oven? Yeah, you don't want to do that.
My mother-in-law went to make a turkey at our house once, and that was the most disgusting thing I've ever witnessed in my life. And I was like, could we never do this again? I can't even believe what you guys go through to make a turkey. That is, how do you eat that after all of that prep work?
Yeah,
that was interesting, and I thought I would never recover.
Yeah, that's another reason I don't like to cook.
Yeah, because she's very impatient.
No, it's because it looks gross.
It was disgusting
and
what they did to that dead bird.
And then I might not want to eat it. Like
not a chance. I barely wanted to eat the tofu turkey after that.
Yeah, I don't need to see all that going on.
And I don't have a problem with it because I skin deer and know rabbit, because we've eaten rabbit out here, wild that shot.
No, I have not.
Clean it. Yeah,
No.
she hasn't. Me and my son did because she didn't want to eat it. So I was like, well, we could shoot the rabbit, but we got to eat it. Pop. So we clean them, razor blade.
That was when we had our garden, and I was really upset that the rabbit ate all my pumpkins that year.
They eat our strawberries before we get them.
Open season for me on rabbit, but you got to eat them.
I'm trying to plant enough of the produce this year to where if the animals enjoy some of it too, then we all end up happy, because we live in the woods, and I mean, it's like the garden and then the woods, and I know we have coyotes and deer, we have wild turkeys out here, fox, like there's a groundhog that I did almost shoot yesterday, and I've never killed an animal with a weapon, and I think he's burrowed underneath my patio. And I don't want the patio to sink.
Right.
And so I saw him yesterday, and I thought about it. I might end up getting this little guy.
Yeah. I know.
Don't take my patio down, little guy.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Gotta defend the castle, right?
I invade my property, my boundary.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, it's like our chickens. We had to go on. I had to go.
Yeah. See, I don't like killing them, but yeah, we had to do. We thought it was a coyote at first. My eye keeps watering. But it ended up being raccoons, and he killed a couple of them, and
Chevy got one of them
because they kept eating our chickens, and I'm like, oh, our chickens are gone again, like what the heck? And
so I had to wipe them out.
We had to get rid of a few of them, and eventually we did get rid of them, and we haven't had any issues since.
Yeah, but the dogs keep away the coyotes.
That's good.
Yeah, so, I think, see, and that's what he said, because at first I was like, oh, I bet it was a coyote, and he was like, I don't know, with the dogs out there, I don't know if they're gonna.
We haven't heard a coyote
come
ever
around.
Since the dogs were here.
So what a howl! They let out such a noise that if they're out there.
Yeah, and we haven't heard one in a long, long time.
Yeah.
So
our dogs are pretty big, so I mean they're pretty good at keeping things off the property, like as animals. But we do get deer come up real close,
and
they eat our, and a lot of turkey. The deer come and eat all of our fallen apples on the apple tree, the pear trees. So yeah, we love the wildlife too. I don't just go kill animals to kill them. I kill them, you know, if I need to or if I want to eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'll eat me a rabbit. I'll eat me a squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah. You might be a reseller if you wear a T-shirt with your own face on the front of it.
Nice.
I need one of those.
Even before I was a reseller, though, I wanted a T-shirt with my own face on it. I don't know what it is.
Speaking of,
I don't know what it is.
Speaking of T-shirt, I made some new merch for Mike for his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Let me show it
Nice.
I got some Flippin' Mike shirts coming. So if anyone who's a Flippin' Mike channel watcher out there, anybody wants some Flippin' Mike merch,
make sure you guys subscribe to his channel too. His is Flippin' Mike.
if you get into that kind of reselling stuff, I do a little bit of a different aspect on the reselling. I just resell all motorsports kind of stuff, riding lawnmowers. I do push mowers. I haven't done any push mowers yet on the channel, but more so riding lawnmowers.
Boom. So there's the one I just ordered for him for his birthday. So yeah, so
That's really cool logo.
If anybody wants that's his logo that he made. So I just stole it from his stuff on the computer and slapped it on a shirt for him. And
Nice.
I just showed him it this morning because I was hoping it would be delivered by today, but it's not here yet. So
I know I need more stickers too.
I was like, yeah, I'll just show it to him.
Because I like putting my vinyl stickers on the products that I sell. So if you see a snowmobile out there, a four-wheeler out there on the trails with my logo on it, you know I rebuilt it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, because I like to get them for cheap, or free. I got this free snowmobile last summer, and I just got around to actually getting it all ready to go, and I'll get about $1,500 to $1,600 for it with putting very little bit of money into it.
Wow.
So.
AK
But that'll go in the fall. I almost was going to sell at the end of the season. I had a couple to sell already before that one.
Thank you.
That I paid lower price, put a little work into, and sell.
Jonathan says, I want a Flippin' Mike shirt. All right. Send me a message. We'll talk, Jonathan.
Yeah, we'll get you.
We'll figure out what he wants we'll figure out what he wants his prices at.
Well, whatever we're getting charged is what we'll just charge out. So
yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Groovy shirt. Yeah. So that will be his first merch. Yeah. I've had a couple different t-shirts so far. Do you have any merch, Rachel?
No, I am designing a poster right now. And a sticker. And so that'll probably be the first things that I release.
Cool.
I love the vinyls.
Definitely be looking forward to a sticker because I got my little collage going on my clearance sign. You can't see it, but I have like different few different YouTubers up back there. So anytime I get a new sticker from somebody, I stick it on there.
Yeah, but I usually put them on my personal four-wheeler or something.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've been able to hold on to. I normally sell everything, but I've been able to hold on to one four-wheeler. Well,
everything's for sale for the right price,
I'll
right?
sell them too. Yeah, I'll sell them, but I need to have a certain amount. I need to have one, nice tractor for around here to maintain the property. Mm-hmm. And they trade out. I got my new favorite one that I'm keeping right now. And then I need to have one snowmobile, one or two four-wheelers, and like something else at all times. But everything else is for sale. But right now there's like four-wheelers down there, and I'm looking at getting another one and some other.
Drew says I don't do stickers. I just tattoo my logo on people after finishing the job.
That's why I was trying not to laugh seeing that.
I see that too.
He's self-employed. He's an electrician, so I guess when he's leaving, ensure the lights come on and you tattoo your customers.
Yeah, for sure. Just put your little branding up right there. That's what I'm trying to do.
I designed his logo for him, and yeah, that would totally work.
Yeah.
All right, so we are gonna get to. I do have one giveaway, I believe, today.
Oh, what are you giving away?
I think I have another shirt.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
I think I have one more.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You ain't gonna give me anything else?
What?
I should get one present.
You got 3 presents, you jerk. No. Well, I still have to sing you happy birthday.
Oh yeah, that's right. She still had that. I knew that she was missing something.
But yeah.
But you gonna do the giveaway first?
Yeah, I'll do the giveaway.
Before you
And
lose
then
subscribers?
we are going to shut up. And then we are going to get to questions for Rachel. So if you guys
yeah,
have
we got
any questions for Rachel, go ahead and put them in the chat. Look at this killer combo, right?
Oh,
Right?
I got a question for Rachel. How long have you been reselling?
I have been reselling about 5 years. I guess we're going on 6 years, really. Because about the time my youngest son was born was when I was like, oh, this is a thing. Okay. Yeah, let me go to the bins and buy some stuff.
Right, for sure. It's definitely a thing.
I always loved thrifting, but just like if I found really amazing pants and they weren't my size, like it pained me to leave them, but what am I going to do with them?
Right.
And then I was like, oh, you mean like I could buy those and what? And yeah, I was mind blown and never looked back,
we're just gone from there.
Yep. That's kind of how I was, but we were watching storage units and I was like, oh my God, we could do this.
Yeah.
We could totally do this. And I just did. I was like, I'm leaving my office job and we're doing it. And that's exactly what I did.
Corona kind of kicked it in the butt for us.
Yep. So. I already had planned on leaving my job to go into reselling.
Because we were doing a little bit here and there while she was going into work.
But yeah.
You said 2 years. So I figured that maybe around about every time things were shutting down or something.
Yep. And
that's exactly what happened.
I got
laid off.
Yep. I got booted from my job and I said, well, then guess what? Now I'm taking this into high gear and I just completely changed my life around and just I forgot about work, my office job, and I just focused on that. A couple weeks later, I got a call saying they weren't bringing people back. And I said, well, good thing I already had another plan. So
it is what it is.
It ended up being a blessing for me because I hated that job. It was so boring. The people
what was it that you did?
Data entry. Yeah. But that was the last couple years. Before that, I was a preschool teacher. I loved being a preschool teacher. Absolutely.
Yeah, kids are awesome.
Yeah.
If you can make a kid feel their value and feel loved, and as a teacher, you have 8 hours a day to do that. Like, that's a very noble profession for that reason. Because you're shaping that kid's mind, their self-esteem, the way they see themselves. Right. It's imperative that we make sure kids know how valuable they are.
I worked with kids between the ages of 2 and 4. Mm-hmm. And that's awesome. You won't believe, a lot of people look at them and they think, oh, those are just babies. Mm-mm. No, that is the time where they are just dying to learn every single thing.
They're little sponges.
They are. Mm-hmm. And I would just teach them everything. And I had such great
feedback from parents.
Yeah, relationships with the parents because their kids were learning all of this stuff and they just couldn't believe it. And I absolutely loved it. And the only reason I, evidently left from it was just because the pay was just so bad. So it's I just, I would have never left it if there was a good pay there, but it just.
Oh, Jeff.
Unfortunately.
You see what Jeff said down here at the very bottom.
If you
come pick up his cheese card.
Yay! He's almost 4. I would love it.
And we're getting a nephew. Or
yes.
No, a great
y'all's kids have a big age gap, right?
What's that?
Do your kids have a large age gap?
Yeah.
Well, 19 to
10. 14, 10.
Gotcha. Yeah, I thought
we go about 5 years apart.
What's that?
Mine are. I thought that yours did because mine do. Mine are 5 and 15. There's 10 years between them, and I thought I remembered you guys saying that your youngest and oldest were a big gap like that too.
Yep, they are. Happy birthday, Mike. Yeah, and so now that my son is 10 now, I'm really starting to miss that little age, that little fun age.
But as they get older, I mean, you have a 19-year-old, they're just everything is so fun, and there's new ways for you to hang out together, and the things that I could do with my 15-year-old, I can't do with my 5-year-old.
Exactly.
And
yep.
Yeah. Exactly. It's every age is so special.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's so fun to watch them grow up.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a giveaway. And then we'll get into some more questions. All right, guys. So I got one last Dragon Ball Z shirt. I think I did 3 of these, or I think this is the 3rd one I've been giving away. So if you want to win this shirt, you just put hashtag balls
with a Z.
with a Z
At the end.
in the chat.
Yep. Hashtag balls.
Let me see what size it is. But it is brand new, so you could resell it as well. But it is a 3XL.
Yep.
So if you want something, if you fit into that size, or if you want to resell it, it is brand new.
They sell on eBay for, or
Around
not eBay,
$30
but Amazon for about $30.
So hashtag balls with a Z,
Hash
and
balls.
that's how you are going to get your
Chuck,
entry
you
in.
have to use the little hashtag symbol, the number sign, and then put
There you
balls.
go.
There
you go. Chuck got it.
Oh, you're
Hey,
funny.
trust me, Chuck. I'm not very good at the internet myself. When people are doing this
Respell
hashtag
it with
thing,
2 L's, Cheesehead, so you're in the giveaway.
when people start talking about this hashtag thing, I was like, isn't that a number sign?
Or the pound sign. Or
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
used to say the pound sign.
It's
Yeah.
the pound sign. It's the number sign. Kids like, does it mean number? I was like, it meant number before the internet even existed.
Give me the internet. Give it here.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oops. Capital.
Yeah, so I'm very bad with new internet stuff, but I'm pretty good with electronics, which is weird. So
You are. How am I going to say this nicely?
I'm really good at editing, so I can.
I'm
edit
trying
real
to say
fast.
this nicely. Like, you're good when you want to be. Like,
Oh.
like he doesn't want to like learn the new stuff, but when he puts his mind to it, he's good at it. I wasn't trying to be mean about it. Like,
I'd rather be out in the
You're
shop
really,
playing
really-
in Greece.
you're really, really smart, and he'd rather be out in the garage or the shop, playing with.
Yeah, my husband and my
Well,
dad are the same way. Like, neither of them could have a job. Like, I feel like I'm on the computer or on my phone all the time. And Drew and my dad both are like, I have to be doing something with my hands. Like,
Right. Yeah, and that's how it is.
have
So
to-
it's like, it's not like a bad thing. It's just like you can do it, and you're good at when
Yeah.
you do it. It's just that you
Sure.
prefer to do something else.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to like be mean.
Well, I'm
about
really
it.
bad at like putting my videos out on time and like promoting them on Instagram and stuff
No,
like that.
because he really doesn't use
I
his
don't-
Instagram
I
or
don't
nothing really.
do any of that
often.
stuff. And
there's so much that goes into it that's like behind the scenes stuff that people never see.
yeah,
Right, there is. You have to.
I'm enjoying more just making the videos.
Yeah, so I try to help him promote his video.
It's because you're creative, Mike. You're a Lego fan. You like to build things with your hands.
Right.
You want to make the video. You just have a creative mind.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's good because you guys balance each other out so well.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
Amber, I feel like you're like more analytical and you're like the list maker, and your house is probably super organized. Like he can do the cooking and you do the cleaning. Like you guys
Yep.
balance each other, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
We do. We really do.
Yep. And
100%.
she just tells me what to remodel and I remodel it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's like our house.
Yeah.
I
need
dream
that
up the plan and design
Okay.
it, and then Drew does everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I do. Yep. 100%. It does. It works out perfect.
Mhm.
All right. Let me.
Partner in crime. It's good to have one.
I got to share. Let's see. I thought I was sharing it. Hold on.
What are you doing?
Hold on. Let me remember here.
Yep. There you go. You got her.
And then I need to go to the giveaway tool. There we
Woohoo!
go.
Is it sharing?
Let me see. It
It's
is.
sharing.
All
Woohoo!
right. So hashtag balls. Are you ready to go? Ready, set, go.
Oh gosh. Yeah, 3X. So you can either wear it or sell it.
Right.
You can wear it as a dress or you can wear it as a shirt.
Jonathan Alfaro.
Jonathan!
Woohoo!
Congratulations, Jonathan.
Congratulations. I probably have your address. But
Yeah,
just
I think
send,
you got your
just send
address.
it to me again. Then I don't have to look for it because I'm terrible with that stuff. But
Yep, it's just a bird outside your window.
congratulations, Jonathan. Woohoo!
Yes, so give me your address, Jonathan. I'm going to send you some stuff.
Yeah, I'll come stalk you.
You
Mike
know, as
is
resellers,
nice
we
and
got a lot of time.
Mike is nice and friendly, and Amber is well. What does that mean, Chuck?
Dang.
What
Get the
does
tire
that
marks off her back.
Right.
What
What does that mean? Good job,
are you
Jonathan.
talking about, Chuck?
I don't know. I'm quiet.
Yeah.
I can be extremely
I'm actually
quiet.
the loud one.
Yep. But it depends, like if I've known you for a while, like I'm more talkative, I guess. But if I'm just like introduced to somebody, I run into somebody at the store and I've never met them, I can tend to be
I talk to them even when they're walking away from me.
Quieter. But
Like, hold on, I'm not done talking to you. I don't even know who you are. Just come back here for a minute.
Nice. That's me. I don't meet a whole lot of strangers. I'm just always trying to talk to people.
I'm always talking to everybody.
what is this? I heard a story about Chuck and Amber's last meet up. Word was she went
well.
well if I, oh my god.
You're
Yeah,
so mean.
Oh my god. Just fun and Amber. Okay. She can't reach my face, Paul. No, I probably could have.
Yeah,
I'd have to jump.
It'd be like an upper, like lower shoulder arm slap.
Oh my goodness.
I told her to
Nice.
invent a portable step stool that she can bring with her everywhere and just flick out.
That would have to be pretty light.
Well, it'd be like a little backpack made out of aluminum or something. You could just flick it off and pow! Now I can look you in the eye,
All right. Let's get serious. Rachel, how long have you been on YouTube?
So I don't know what year I actually created my account, and I kind of like I might upload a video and 3 months later I would unbox something or go to the Dollar Tree or want to show you how I did my eyeliner. Like there was absolutely no direction. The channel existed for whatever that meant. But last year in January, I was like, you know what? I should like actually take my YouTube channel seriously, and I should put out content that could actually add value. Like Scott the Cha-Ching King was on a live last night, and he was talking about like all of this doesn't mean anything if it didn't matter that I was here, if I didn't make a footprint and like change someone else's life. And I learned to resell from watching YouTube videos. So I was like, you know what? I want to see more positivity in YouTube. I need to put that out. That's it. Like you get back whatever you put out. And so I'm just going to start making reseller content. And so last January, I turned it into a reseller channel and I started actually uploading consistently. So I feel like the channel really began then, because before, I mean, it's just random stuff. It's like, what's in my diaper bag? And
Right.
I don't know what I was using it for. It wasn't really a channel. It was just a place for me to film something and throw it up there.
Yeah.
Nothing really mattered. I didn't care how many views, analytics, keywords, anything like that. But then I started getting serious about the channel last January.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Kind of like you.
Yeah, mine was kind of like that too. I think it was like 4 years ago when I like first created the channel. And yeah, we were just doing like videos of the family on vacation or, just
Like whatever random thing.
Shooting, blowing stuff up.
Went to the zoo today, nothing. There was nothing that, no
Jump
no
Zone
niche
or
or,
Dave and Buster's.
right. We did it
or
at Dave and Buster's video.
Wisconsin Dells.
Yeah, just
Mississippi petting
all
the
sorts
sharks.
of
And
yeah. Just
I sold a
different-
Wisconsin Dells souvenir spoon once.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm sure that. I guess they would sell, huh?
Probably.
It's very tourist.
It was like $9 or something. That's the only other time I've ever heard that is when you just said it just now.
Yeah. Yep, that is a very tourist spot. We do go there pretty much every year.
We had our honeymoon there.
We had our honeymoon there.
We stayed at the Amber Resort.
Yes, we did. But yeah, that's pretty much how mine went too. And then like I would say 2 years ago, kind of when I left the office and then really went into reselling, I really started changing things. The channel was doing pretty good for a while. I was doing storage unit videos, and then thrift store videos,
and then garage
sales. So I kept kind of jumping though,
Yep. We'd get really good at the storage lockers, and then like, oh wait, let's go. Instead of not knowing what we're buying, let's start thrifting, because then we know what we're buying.
So I kept kind of like jumping, and
yeah.
so then my channel kind of went back down for a while. And then as soon as I started doing the Walmart stuff, all of a sudden, boom. And then I hit 2,000 subscribers. And now it just keeps going every single day. My views get higher, my subscriber gets higher. So I'm super excited. I think I finally really found a niche that I want to stay in, and that, YouTube is really liking, I guess.
Yeah, because it doesn't just happen. You got to hustle for it stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I had to hustle for my 250 subscribers I got now.
You'll get there,
But I
baby.
mean,
It's a lot of work.
put out a
It
couple
is.
videos a week if I'm lucky. So,
Yeah.
and with the computer changing stuff, I was good on it, and now I got to get one out again here soon.
Learn the new
I'm just trying to
computer.
niche down,
Yep.
as Amber's saying, like niche down. For
I think
then
that's-
you reach more people who
Yeah.
are
Mhm.
into what you're doing or need the help. Because I like to do a lot of how-to videos, how to fix, this, how to fix that, how to fix this, how to fix that. Because it's like, man, if I can save someone some money who really needs it, or if like some person who really wouldn't be able to afford to have a cool snowmobile, like, look, you can
For
find
people
me-
that just want to learn, like a lot of people
Right.
want to work on their own stuff, but they feel silly to ask someone. My husband and I were talking about that just this morning, how more people want to work on their own stuff than what you think, but they don't
Yeah.
have the proper equipment, or they might not have someone in their life that they can turn to ask. So YouTube being this free resource, I just feel like everything that I've learned from YouTube University, I owe it to
Exactly.
people to put out what I know.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
You get
everything-
100%.
Everything that I have learned over the last 2 years came from this reselling community. Like, it's
Yeah.
amazing, the connections that we've made, the friends that we've made, and the things that I have learned. And it's just, I want to do the same thing. I want to put it out there so people who are getting into retail arbitrage or looking for clearance items and what they should get, they can watch and they can have an idea of what they should go for, next time they go out. So it's just a world of knowledge. It's like, why not put
Yep,
it out
and
there?
That's why I do it, is for that kid or girl on a budget can have that
Mhm.
mud truck. They can have that four-wheeler, and they can go hang out with them people on a budget. Have
Yeah.
some, and
Yep.
have fun with it. As you said, learn for themselves.
Hello, Bargain Effect. Thanks so much for coming in. Yes, they live right by Wisconsin Dells.
Nice. We'll probably see you around then.
We
Bargain
got
Effect.
a lot of Wisconsinites in the house today.
Yes.
Whoop whoop.
We do meetups. I don't know what y'all do, but we do meetups. I always like doing
Nice.
meetups because then you get to go meet people, new places, go eat some food.
Oh, this is a good question. What makes for cooler hair, a white streak or a pink streak?
I don't know. I think yours is pretty cool. I really like it a lot.
Thank you.
I enjoy just having fun with hair because it's hair, and I'm creative like Mike.
Yeah.
I want to always express myself in some way, form, or fashion. I love fashion, and I feel like my hair is just an extension of that.
Right.
I love yours though.
Mine is actually natural. It is.
Really?
Yeah. It's 100% natural.
Our
In
daughter
that
was born
position
with
like that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah, my daughter has it. Yeah.
an albino trait. Called
Yeah,
piebaldism.
I just found an Instagram hashtag about that.
Yep.
And I don't remember what did you call it?
Piebaldism.
Yes, I
Yeah.
just last week discovered that was a thing, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh my gosh, people pay for their hair to look like this. It's so
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah, I've had it since the day I was born. My
Oh,
daughter,
yours is definitely cooler than my pink
my
one.
daughter
Yours
had it
doesn't wash
since
out.
she was born.
Yep, she was
Um,
full head of hair at the white. Where's Toga's box?
Was there ever a time, Amber, when you were more self-conscious about it as a kid, you dyed it or anything like that?
Absolutely. I have there's parts of my body where I have no pigment. I don't know if you guys can see it sort of on my arm there. I have no pigment there. So
Wow.
it's hard to see on the camera. So yeah, as a kid, I was very, very self-conscious. I didn't, wear clothes that showed off my body or anything because I had those white spots. And I would dye my hair. I would do pink, purple, blue, yellow. I think I pretty much did every color out there to cover it up. And then as I got older, and then once my daughter had it, I was like, oh my God, it's the coolest thing. Now we're like twins. So
I think that must mean so much to your daughter that she gets to grow up with not only someone in her life, but a role model in her life, her own mother that looks like her. We talk so much about diversity and inclusion, but you just don't realize how important it is to see someone that looks like you. And so she doesn't have to grow up the same. I don't know if you knew anyone when you were a kid that had it, but
my dad did and my cousins do, but they were in Chicago. And my dad didn't have it in his hair, and my mom didn't have it at all, of course. And I lived with my mom, and so it did make me feel different. My brother did have it, but not in his hair or anything like that. So I did feel pretty different. And my daughter is like all like, oh, who cares? I don't care what people think about my white spots or anything like that. And I love when she says stuff like that. She actually has her hair purple right now, so you can't see the white streak.
That's
But
cool.
she has
It's
said
the perfect palette, like the perfect canvas to do
It
bright
is.
colors too.
And that's
It
what I
is.
told her about for tattooing when because her skin has patches that don't tan or anything. They just stay white. I used to be a tattoo artist, so I was like, that's just the perfect canvas to
Yep.
have that non-pigmentating, non-burning
Yeah.
skin.
Yep.
I think
So-
it's beautiful. I'm like more excited to know that it's natural and like that any girl or boy going, you know, with the same situation, like can look at you and be like, oh wow, like she's totally proud of this, and I will be too.
Yep, and I'm actually in a piebaldism group on Facebook, so I get to see all sorts of pictures of other people, and
Love it.
It's really cool to see how many people out there, you know, are like me and are like my daughter, and you know, it really does help. There's a lot of new people that come into the group, and they're like, "What is this? How do I cover it up?" You know, things like that, and we're like, "No,
Be proud of it.
proud of it. This is
Yeah.
what this is." You know, it's okay. It's not gonna hurt you. You know, it's not an illness or anything like that. You know, and you know, you just gotta embrace it. And so that the group really does help people who
The
have no
internet
clue
just
what
makes
it
the
is.
world feel smaller. Like it's a more intimate place when you can find people that are just like you. Like that's the reselling community. It's like, oh, no
Yep.
one in my town really does this, but all you guys do this, and we can be
Exactly.
coworkers and
Bump
friends.
into them all the time.
Yeah.
I can spot a reseller from
Yep.
a mile away.
Well, yeah, we can. Yeah, I mean, we've spotted them out before. Actually, one of my newest videos, I ended up running into one that I had never met before, and it was super awkward. And I think I made it.
There's
really,
not really many in my town. My town's only like 7,600 people,
yeah,
and there aren't many people. There aren't really people that do it to the degree that I do. I don't think at all.
right.
But
Yeah, there's a lot around Wisconsin. But I didn't know that though until, you know, I came into the community, and that's where I started meeting, you know, people. And you know, none of my
That's so
friends do this, so I can't. They don't relate to me, but I can relate to you guys. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
super cool. Let's
So they're not
see.
your
Let me
friends?
go back. Who?
You said none of my friends do this. Reselling?
Well, no. I mean the YouTube. You guys are my friends.
yeah,
My
yeah.
YouTube friends. You know what I meant. Love to meet up with both of you. Yes, that would be amazing. Amber's streak is naturally aged by children, right? Down for some meetups for sure. Yes, we will definitely have to do that. We'll have to plan something soon, guys.
We also do trade ups. Like we have like a thing where we trade or gave away all of our furniture because we met a couple who do the redoing your furniture. So we gave them a bunch of furniture, and then they came by and gave me a bunch of riding lawnmowers.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool. That's awesome.
Yeah,
because you know I do the riding lawnmower thing, and
that's the one reseller that we did meet and kind of made friends with, a connection with. That
and Chuck and Marcy.
no, I'm talking. I was gonna say that's not a YouTuber that we did.
Yeah, they're not a
Mhm.
YouTuber.
You know that we
but
didn't.
they
meet
are
through
resellers, and they did have a booth in the spot where we had a booth too. We didn't even know they had a booth there, but when we were talking to them, when I was giving them all the furniture, they're like, "Oh, we have a booth at Crazy Frank's." I was like, "That's funny, so do we," because they were
Perfect.
the reselling game too.
Right.
They're just not the YouTube side.
I don't know if I ever said hi to Chris or if I just keep putting
Hey, Chris.
his
What's up, Chris?
comment up there. But what's going on, Chris? Thanks for being here. We got Yard Sales and Dreams. Thanks for coming in. Let's see. I had a friend that had a random white hair and spots from her head injury with a motorcycle accident, and it would not die.
Yep.
It wouldn't take for some reason that. I would assume that would be from the scarring.
Yeah,
because
right.
it probably
good
just
point.
lost the pigment where she had the road burn.
Mm-hmm.
That would be my guess.
Yep, I've had
Thank
problems
you,
with that
Lisa
myself.
K.
But all my hair ran away, so
All right, Rachel.
not on my face.
No,
On my head.
on your head, not on your face. What is your favorite way to source?
I'm gonna go with thrift stores. I mean, if I could find an estate sale, they're not super plentiful in this area. I mean, I guess that could still be a favorite. I just love to look through collected items. If something, if it's an estate, especially if it's an older estate, because my favorite thing, I specialize in vintage and designer, but my favorite thing is vintage. And I feel like I could find that more at thrift stores or estate sales.
Right. So you said vintage or designer. So I was going to say, so what is your favorite thing to source? So that's kind of what you stick to is the thrift, the vintage and the designer stuff.
Yeah. What they have in common is quality. So vintage items are wood, metal, and glass. And even my dad and I were talking this morning, even our plastic from the 80s was better than today's plastic. Like
Right.
everything was better, quality, even subpar materials, and designer items are the same. Like, I mean, I would source Chanel and Hermes and Gucci all day if I could. But the thing is, if I didn't pick up the designer stuff, someone else would. But I feel like if I don't pick up the vintage stuff, it may go to the trash. And so
Right.
I want to save it and get it in the hands of someone, even if I make $2 or $3. If I make $500, that's great. But if I make $2 or $3 and I saved it, I really feel like I succeeded.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, and it's also comes to the recycling part of it too, because it's better for the environment to be selling this recycled products and
Right.
ended up in a landfill.
Mhm.
So I mean, it's also doing a lot too for our planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bearded Thrift Machine, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. What was your first name again? I was trying to remember.
It's Bearded Thrift Machine.
No,
Come on.
no, it's something else. Something else. It's something else. Yeah, I'm still learning lots and lots of people all the time. Let's see. You got another question?
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't think I do. I do, but it's not pertaining to the show.
Oh, it's not?
No, I was wondering where Toga's food is.
Oh. I don't know. You'll have to go look. Julian! That's it.
Julian!
That's it. I knew that name. I don't know. It was like on the tip of my tongue and I couldn't think of it, but thank you.
That's another show that you need to tune in. He's live every Tuesday night with Kat, the nurse flipper. Do you tune into their show?
Where I think I have seen him. Is that where he's on? Is just with Kat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he has his own channel. His a phenomenal channel. He and his wife both resell. They just got married.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, she has her own separate channel also, but I'm not positive the name of her channel. I kind of need to know what it is because I don't know if I'm subscribed.
Let me see if I am subscribed to
That's
Bearded
what I love about
Thrift
the
Machine.
reselling, though, is because we do so much different things, but it's still the same thing.
Yeah. I am not subscribed to Bearded Thrift Machine, but I am now. So you got yourself a new subscriber. Thank you so much for being here. I will check you guys out for sure. See, I love meeting new people. It's fun.
And he throws out a lot of knowledge in his videos also, because I want to say that he's been doing it about the same amount of time as you guys. So he's always learning stuff. And when he's learning, like, he shares it with all of us so that we learn too.
I love that. It's the best thing because when I learn something new, I'm like, oh, I need to put that in my next video.
I want to make sure everyone knows.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
Like, I wish I would have known that when we started.
Julian only does cat shows. She was able to hand him 30K subs from the lives.
That's not true. He's teasing him. He has a really great channel.
Yeah, I bet. I'm sure. I will definitely be going over and checking you out. Absolutely. I aspire to talk as fast as Julian and Rachel.
Somebody, I have one subscriber is always like, how much coffee have you had? I'm like, I didn't have coffee before this video. But I was talking to someone yesterday and I said, no one wants to watch me talk slow. There's someone I subscribe to and she speaks so slowly that I have to put the videos in 2 times speed, which hurts your watch time. Even if they watch the whole video, it's going to show that the watch time was half.
Right.
But I feel like it sounds like she's teaching a kindergarten class.
Mm-hmm.
She's so knowledgeable and not knocking this girl at all. She just speaks differently than I do. And so I always invite people, if I do talk too fast for you, you could always slow it down. Yeah. I guess I could get double watch time that way.
Right. Good. I think it's,
I know one.
I honestly think, don't say any names.
No, I'm not going to say any names, but they just remind me of the
I honestly, can't watch channels where they talk too slow. Like I get really bored. So like if I find myself like talking too slow,
it's not you, Danny,
or something like that, I will edit it so that, you know, it comes together a lot smoother
Faster.
and faster. So I kind of, if I catch myself doing that, or if I have pauses, you know, I edit that out so that it's all lined up in a row, because I would be bored if I had to wait a pause before they said something else, or if they were talking that slow to explain something, I would get bored with it. So I don't want my viewers to have to deal with that.
No,
So.
I'm trying not to bore my viewers. I'm trying to get to the point,
Right.
and then on to the next, so you can go watch somebody else. And
I'm really curious now, because what Paul just said, listening to us at 1.5 speed is absolutely great. Is this really a thing? Do I really talk fast in my videos?
No, you talk pretty normal to me, but I also talk fast.
Yeah, maybe. So, I don't know.
I want to go play my most recent one at 1.5.
I honestly didn't notice the last video of yours that I watched. I don't remember thinking that she was talking really fast or anything.
You're like,
I'm hearing it more and more often.
I'll definitely have to pay attention, though. I will check for that next time.
I just noticed when people talk too slow.
Too slow, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that, because I mean, you really can't give people any reason to click off a video, because they absolutely will.
Right. Oh. Yeah. That's exactly what's going to do it.
Right it makes me want to fall asleep, but I'm watching clear eyes.
But in contrast, though, like, that is just us, because there are ASMR channels that listen to people whisper. I can't stand the sound of a whisper.
True. Yeah.
And it makes me cringe. But some people, that is their thing. There's people making millions of dollars a year whispering and talking slowly and softly. Right. And, you know, that does something for people, you know, it's comforting.
Right.
So I can see, you know, everybody's different, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I'm like really way too intense and in people's faces too much of the time. So
but that's what that's how you keep people's attention, is because you are talking fast, you're explaining things fast, I
annoy a lot of people.
Into the camera,
I think, like, as long as you're being true to yourself and who you are, then your people will find you. Like, not everyone is going to be like, I can't wait to subscribe to them. Some people won't like you at all, and that's okay, because I'm probably not for everybody. But the people I am for are really going to like my stuff, and I'm going to come across consistently the same way every time, because this is the person that I am, you know. So just like be yourself.
Exactly. That I used to be so nervous about. I thought I had to be cooler or something like that, you know, and I just like, no, I just need to be myself. And guess what? Now my channel is growing, you know, so it might have took time for that to happen, but I make sure I'm just myself. And if I say something weird, whatever. If I do something weird, whatever, you know, if you like me, you're going to stay with me because you want to learn the things I want to learn. And if you don't like me, then, oh, well, then click off my video. I don't care.
That's okay. You have to like me. And you can even be a hater. You can follow me and thumbs down every video I put out.
Right.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spread the hate.
I'm not going to say any names. He's not a YouTuber or anything, but I don't even know if it was a male or female. But I did have a hater recently, and, you know, I would just, you know, I would comment back with, hey, thanks for watching. And
just don't comment back at all. Don't say anything.
Thanks for watching. Yeah.
Oh, Danielle said she hoped she didn't offend us. No, you didn't. Her voice in her videos, her accent is just so beautiful. I could listen to her.
I'm gonna have to check you out. I know I'm subscribed to you, but I think it's been a very long time since I've been over there. So
there's just not enough hours to watch every that
there really isn't. And it's
you'd have to have it on all
so busy all the time.
Then you get in there, you're blah, 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 then you go on and watch the next person.
Right.
So it's like, cool, I only need like a quarter second of your ear compared to the next person you're gonna watch. So let me say this real quick right now. Get you going, get you out of here.
Right. But yeah, I had this hater come on, and after the first couple times, and I was like, thanks for watching, you know, and then he comes back on again, and I'm like, why does he keep coming back? You know, is it
the good information, the knowledge that you're
right dropping. Like, it's so frustrating. Like, you don't like me, then why are you here again? And so the last time I was finally like, you know what, let me talk to this guy or girl. And so I just kind of started conversating back, and sure enough, they started conversating back with me. And I don't know if they like me now, but I think I'm gonna make the hate comments stop. So
at least do they tolerate you now?
I don't know. It was so strange. And I was like, well, I'm going to just see if I can make this person like me. We'll see what happens. Like, why are you?
Well, I think sometimes people click on and they don't see a person behind the channel. Like you even get comments, like someone might comment on my video, I hate it when she da 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 da. I'm like, she, like you could just say me. You're talking to me in this comment.
Yes.
But it's like there's this fourth wall up, and they don't think that they're commenting to a person. And so
Right.
I think what you're saying could happen because they all of a sudden saw the human side of your channel, and they were like, oh, it's an actual person. Oh, I do like you. I didn't know you were here. You know,
exactly.
They're like talking about you instead of to you.
Yep. That just reminded me of another one recently. I had two, and it was kind of like the same thing. It was like, did you notice how she didn't do this? And I was like, I was like, well, you know, I said, do you know her personally? I was like, I do.
I know her.
And, yeah, and by the end of that conversation as well, she didn't really have too much else to say. So it possibly definitely could be that where they just don't, you know, look at it as there's a real person there. And then once they actually have that conversation, they're, oh yeah, okay, there is somebody there. Like,
yeah,
no matter how big my channel gets,
you're gonna have some constructive criticism.
You know, there's there's always gonna be those people. And I'm going to still continue to conversate.
There's going to be more of those people the bigger your channel gets.
Right, I know. I
try to cater to them too, because I've had people comment on mine like, oh, I don't like the music in the background if you're listening to the engine, this and that and other. So I try to cater to where there's only music in certain parts, you know, just because I want to make people enjoy the video as well.
I want it to be watchable. And some of the things you might not realize while you're editing, but it makes a big difference to your audience. So I want people to actually enjoy and come back.
Yep. So I've found out that some negative comments can be took as constructive, and you can use for positivity too. And you get something out of them. Just like the haters, it's like kill them with kindness, you know, then they'll eventually either just hate you even more, or they'll end up liking you. I mean, they'll hate you enough to have all their friends come over and say stuff to you, you know, and you'll get more watch time and stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
I got my first death threat a week ago on YouTube over reselling. That is insane.
We've been called some pretty bad people and pretty bad things, that were scum, that were thieves.
Yep.
That
I really just do not receive this type of. This is not an invitation for anyone to hate me.
She's like, please.
As a rule, I really don't receive a whole lot of that. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the scripture board back here. People are like, don't mess with her.
right, for sure.
You're messing with her. You're messing with Jesus.
It's really only been, you know, just recently where I've been seeing more, but nothing like a death threat or anything like that.
But we've been called scum.
That's wild. That's sad. I'm sorry that he had to go through that.
I got called scum once because we were selling a PS5, and the people were just like, you know, they were just
couldn't get one for their kid.
Right, and they were just freaking out over the fact that
supply and demand
that we had them, and it wasn't even us actually that had them. A friend of ours gave them to us to sell
because he bought a bulk bundle of them when they first came out. Because he's like one of those people who are gonna, you know, exploit the market or whatever. It's like I do when I buy snowmobiles. I buy them in the middle of the summer for pennies, so I can sell them in a couple months for hundreds, thousands. You know, it's exploiting the, you know, time that it came out. I mean, and you can either profit from it, you know, or cry about it because you ain't got one, or be mad at other people. I'm just saying, you know, certain people use their tools to make their money. And
hold on, so it was over a stuffed animal? Like, really?
Yeah, Drew was wondering if maybe you ripped it from a little boy's arms.
For sure.
I don't think you did. Maybe it's like a squishmallow or something that's like really hard to find.
Some little kid is going to grab it out of the rack, and he comes up and just tears it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get $50 for this.
Yeah, I could see maybe, you know, like with a squishmallow or something, because I mean those can sell for good money. So that's just nuts. That's crazy. It makes me nervous. Like,
yeah, but the PS5, because it was in poor taste, they didn't like it. So sorry if you don't want to buy it or can't afford it. Wait till
you'll never please everybody. It's okay. There's most of the people that don't like me on YouTube stay off my channel, so everything's fine.
Yeah.
I haven't even gotten popular enough yet to get a hater, so
you'll get there, honey. You'll get there.
I just want one to follow me around and be like, you suck. You're doing this wrong. So I
Oh
can be
my
like,
gosh.
it's great. Thanks for the advice.
Oh, I literally get told I'm fake because of the way I look. I responded with, well, I'm not wearing a mask and a wig. That's how I really look. So how exactly is that fake?
That's
Yeah,
wild.
just change your face.
I'm going to have to come see
just
what
change
you
your
look
face.
like
Yeah,
because
I
I'm
mean,
not sure, but that's crazy.
Some of us normal
Someone-
people don't have an option of changing our face, so I don't know.
Yeah, someone told me last year I did a video and I was unboxing this shirt that I bought from the Hoogs, and I was so excited to unbox it that I had just went on a run and I didn't bother doing my hair and makeup. I was like, I'm sorry you guys get me just like this because I'm so excited to open this shirt. And someone commented and they were like, wow, you look so young without your makeup on. I would have said mid-30s at the most. And I'm like, I'm 35. Like I am mid-30s. How old do I normally look?
Right? Like, oh my God, no.
So I was like, okay. I mean, I'm 36 now, but at the time I was 35. And I'm just like, I
Oh
mean,
my
I
God.
guess at least they were meaning it complimentary. It just didn't necessarily come across that way.
No.
It's okay.
No.
Take it
That's
all in
okay.
stride. We put ourselves out here. That's our decision to do that. So,
But hey, at
you
least,
got to take the good with the bad.
at least he said to something around your age, and you're like,
Hey,
hey,
look
I
it.
just got to go on a run and
Drew's
sweat and-
gonna be your hater. He says, you suck.
Awesome. Thanks, Drew. Thank you, Drew. But you have to say on my channel. It doesn't count on this channel.
Dang.
Oh my goodness.
I wish I could do. I wish I could run and be all sweaty and dirty. I look older when I run, or I'm sweaty and dirty. So
You do?
yeah,
You look older?
yeah. Well, in the winter times, I used to grow my hair out, and then the bald spots would show, and I just used to look terrible in the winter.
Oh my goodness.
Paul, I think that what you're talking about probably comes from a place of jealousy. So don't worry about
Haters
that.
that were once YouTube fans are worse than the random hater. I know. What's up with that? I haven't had anybody come out of the woodwork like that yet or anything, but yeah, just
Get
jealousy.
popular enough to get a stalker.
Jealousy. I don't want a stalker. Get out of here. I already got a stalker.
An internet stalker. Like not one that would stalk you in real life, but would just stalk.
Yes,
you.
we are still here. We do need to get off though, because we are going on into 2 hours here.
Yeah, and I don't think we're talking about reselling.
We've been everything today, but you know what? That's okay. You know what? That's what I like about this series is it doesn't, we can conversate with new people, new resellers, and then whatever brings to the chat we talk about. So it's like, whatever, just go with it. We'll have fun with it. But good job for going to the gym.
Yes.
I just say
Yeah, I need to get a workout
So
in today.
I'll just ask one more question here, quick.
Sure.
I didn't sing happy birthday.
No, you haven't. She's trying
You
to
have
get
to.
out of here without having to sing.
Just do
Okay.
that before your question. Sing him happy birthday now. We'll all listen.
Oh, I don't know if I can do this. I'm
She
nervous.
just reminded me of Dash when she went like that.
I would try to sing it with you, but there's going to be a lag and we're not going to be lined
know.
up. So it's best that I remain the audience.
I've been practicing like a version for him. So
I
Am I
said
supposed
the
to
Marilyn
look-
Monroe.
no, I'm not doing the Marilyn Monroe one. Am I supposed to like look at you or the camera? It's gonna be kind of weird.
I don't know.
Either way is going to be awkward.
See, look at the redness already start.
Oh my god, I don't know if I can do this.
It's the tomato amber version.
Okay, ready? Everybody put happy birthday stuff in the chat so I don't feel alone.
Cakes while she's singing, guys. Cakes
Okay,
and
ready?
candles and confetti.
I don't know if I can do this. I did it for Carissa the other day, but that was on a recorded video, so it didn't count. It was not live.
We all still heard it the same.
I know.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm trying. I can't. I don't know
You
if I
can do it.
Oh my god, I can't do
You
it.
can do it.
All right, hold on. Let me breathe for a second.
Yeah.
My stage fright is just so terrible.
You can do it, baby. Yeah, see, even River says you can do it.
The dog says.
Dog
do
wants
it.
to sing with you.
Okay. Okay, I gotta stop laughing. Okay. Dang it, I can't do it.
You can do it. Listen, if this is the only thing today that you do out of your comfort zone,
Yep.
you're going to grow from it.
Yep.
I know.
You got
this. Got it.
Like I need
It's
to
what
do
you
this.
do every year to multiple kids and family members and friends.
Well, and I do it. I sing every day. In private.
yeah, you got this.
Okay. I can't do it.
Just keep going.
I'll go
I'll
with you.
dance over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't do it, man. It's not coming out
I'll
right.
sing it with you.
Okay. No.
Will it help?
No.
It's like teaching the kid how to pee. You do it at the same time. I just remember teaching my son. It's like it helped him. He's like, I gotta pee. I'm like, all right, Daddy will come with you. Let's go outside and pee. Woo.
Oh, that's
Happy
great.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Flippin' Mike. Happy birthday to you.
That's beautiful.
I almost did it all.
Yeah, except for the dogs just jumped all over me and they're trying to give me birthday hugs.
Oh my
What you got?
god.
Did it.
I did it. Oh my gosh. I can see I can do it so much better when I'm not live, but you know what? That was
You overcame.
I overcame it. So maybe
You have a beautiful voice. Don't be nervous about people and
Yes,
just
good
like,
job. Good.
always have had stage fright when it comes to my singing. It's thank you. I appreciate
That's why I
all
said I'd
of
sing
you.
with you, but my singing's terrible.
Oh, when I sing all cats outside, all cats outside and deer run away, it never comes back.
not
Thank
Snow
you
White.
guys. I appreciate it. My singing and my music is important to
River.
me, and it is something I'm trying to overcome. So I really appreciate it. That definitely was way out of my comfort
Yeah, the
zone.
dogs like it.
Good. I'm glad.
Oh,
We can be
right.
comfortable every single day. Like
Right,
rarely do you get the opportunity to truly be uncomfortable. So
Right.
embrace it when it comes on and be like,
I know,
okay, let's
I
do
know.
this.
That's what I kept telling myself in my head. Like, I gotta do this. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, my last question for you, since we did just recently meet, we don't know each other that well yet. I was just curious of where you are located. I know you said that you were, in a wooded area, a smaller town.
Out in the country.
What state are you? You're south. You're south. You have a southern accent.
Yeah,
No.
well, I am south of the Mason-Dixon, but just barely. I am in far southeast Missouri. We're in the Boot Hill, the little part of Missouri that refused to be a part of Arkansas. Yeah, so I live out here on 6 acres of woods, and our town is very small. We have I think maybe we've upgraded to 3 traffic lights. We're 6 square miles. I am 3 hours from the closest Goodwill Benz. So super rural. We love our little community though. I mean, my oldest son had a choir concert on Sunday. They go to public school, and the very first song they sang, the part of the lyrics was "The devil is a liar." And I'm just like, this is where we get to raise our kids, where they get these types of lessons. And
Right.
yesterday they had this track meet that over 600 athletes there. We played the anthem and everyone stood for it. We just live in the nicest
Amazing.
little Mayberry small town,
Yeah.
and
I am absolutely just so jealous of that. Where we are used to be kind of just like that. I grew up here. Where we live is actually where my grandparents' tree farm was. And so I've been kind of out here my entire life. And then I inherited the property. We have close to 10 acres, right? And there's nothing but woods around us. But when you go one way, the town is there, and it has grown and grown and grown. And I think we're over 12,000 people now.
Yeah.
And
oh, you're starting to get too big. When you get over 10, something happens.
It's way too big, and it makes me so sad when I think about back to when I was a kid, and how small it was, and how everything was so spread out. And I remember the A&W over here on this side of town, and the little gas station on the other side of town, and now it's just so big. But then luckily we still have on the other side, we have a small town right next to us with I don't know, maybe 100 people.
Yeah.
So it's we are right in the middle, where it's almost too big and then real small
Too
again.
small.
So
we're
both.
Even to get to an airport here is 3 hours to the airport.
Wow.
So
we're only
yeah. See, I'm so jealous of that. I wish we were that far
of a major
out.
city. But the houses are starting to invade on closer to our property.
Yep.
I'm sure.
Our area is just a little small community, and the houses are really spread apart. And that's where the line is. They don't have any houses built past that.
And then they just put in 1,000 houses on the other side.
But yeah, it's growing.
And they took out 100 acres of woods or
Oh,
whatnot.
I was so sad. Before I started reselling, I actually had a video on just my random channel where I was talking about how they were taking out the whole farmland, and I was really
one farmhouse,
really upset about it.
500 houses.
And now it's been 2 years, and that whole farm area is just houses. And
yeah, it was one farmhouse and a pole barn. Now there's at least 300 to 500 houses.
Yeah.
Wow.
Going up on that side.
Yeah, it's insane. So if I want to pretend that I'm still way out in the country, I just drive the other way. And I don't go towards town.
Yeah, no, we just love it where we're at. We're, you just walk out into the woods if you want to feel like you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
And, you can set your targets up out there and do whatever you want. And we're just country people.
Yeah. Yep. And we are at heart, definitely.
I still got my own firing range in the backyard.
We still do have targets. I used to shoot bow as a kid. And
nice.
I got trophies and stuff as a kid, so that's still something I like to pull out every once in a while, is my bow and shoot. So we definitely still have those targets up for
that's cool
for Bo and shoot and his guns. He shoots guns, and so I hope the houses don't get any closer that we would have to not be able to do that kind of stuff. But fingers crossed that they're not going to get any closer.
I sanctioned the range.
I saw Angie jump. Oh, you got her comment pulled up.
Yeah.
I just had to say hi to her. She popped in.
Almost missed the whole thing. I just got home. Thanks for coming in. We are about to end it. I'm losing my voice here. I need some water.
Yeah, it was like $15 at our local courthouse to have a legal range in your property.
Oh, wow. I can't imagine them stopping you here.
What's that? No, I didn't. I didn't have a legal range here. I was firing like every day. We'd go through about 1,500 rounds a week.
They charge you, though?
No, they didn't charge me. The cops are just like, I'm sick of stopping by here every time.
No, I mean, it's $15?
Yeah, it was $15 one time fee after
That's
it was
wild.
by the police. But I'm certified up to 5.56 caliber on my property.
I mean, you wouldn't have any problem here. Nobody would stop
and that's how
they might stop and ask if they can join you.
Right.
Yeah, well, they said they wish they could join me, but they can't because of laws nowadays.
We actually live on the road called Range Trail
because that's where the firing range was.
Back in the day, that's where it was.
Oh, that's cool.
When this town was small, there was a firing range out here, and now they just can't do any of that stuff anymore.
Because of people complaining about it, but you can sanction it on your own property.
Yep.
See, I can hunt my own land without any problems, but I was going through massive amounts of ammunition. It was a pretty just intense amount of ammunition for the first couple months we lived here because I wanted to.
Making the neighbors up the road a little
nervous because every day it was like military training out here.
Yeah, and it is absolutely insane that we have all these houses this close now, because when I was a kid, people would ask my grandparents to come out here and hunt. People that lived in town would come out here to hunt and stuff like that. And yeah, we just don't have that kind of stuff going on anymore because the town is just so big now. Stinks, but that's all right. I still love it here. I got my peace. I can't see any of my neighbors. So still my little piece of heaven.
Yeah, we got trails located close, snowmobile trails, ATV trails.
That's fun.
So as long as I can ride my toys.
All right, we are way over our time. We're on for like an hour and a half, but
whoops.
No, it's great.
Fine.
I don't ever have like a scheduled time or anything like that. No, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah, very fun. And I'm not doing nothing today, so nothing.
Nothing? You're not doing nothing today?
Well, I'm going to build some Lego.
Yeah, that's right. He's building Lego
today.
Food.
I'm going to watch some TV.
Yep.
I'm going to,
Yeah.
Yep.
Jillian, you can come to Missouri and hang out with us then.
Yeah. I would love to.
Yep. You can even come out here. I know it's not as small, but it's still, fun. We actually, not this summer, but the following summer, we're going to do a Wisconsin reseller meetup. And either you guys can stay like in a hotel, or you can bring
an RV
and bring it right out.
Pop-up campers.
Bring it right out.
Wow!
Because I have like tenting campsites out here.
We have different areas that you can.
And I got enough extension cord to run power out to them and all that kind of stuff.
That's really cool.
Yep, I got enough hose to run hoses to them and everything else too. So.
Yeah, I don't.
I
Like
don't hunt either, Roman. I
Yeah,
saw
I
you pull
don't-
up his comment. I don't
Yeah,
either.
I don't
Roman.
I
like
don't
to.
really hunt. I like to target shoot mainly, and then it's pretty
Yeah,
much,
most of my stuff stays holstered. I'm not
Yeah.
hunting.
and then it's like home protection, target
Yeah.
shooting.
You know, like we were talking about earlier with the raccoons and the
Yeah,
rabbits.
I got to
you know.
protect
Yeah.
the chickens,
Yeah,
and
that was a different
Yeah.
reason, you know.
and I don't eat the raccoons either. But the rabbit was just a kind of a turning point for my son because he's 10. So
Thank
it's
you,
kind of a
Angie.
teaching that it's okay if you want to hunt, but you eat what you hunt.
Yeah.
You pay your respects. This is how you clean it out in case of emergencies. Hey, if you're out and you don't have no food and you got a little gun and there's a rabbit, now you know how to feed yourself.
Right. Oh, it is
Skills
something
I
that's
learned when I was
it is
young.
a good skill to be able to do if you ever needed to, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here today. Make sure that you are subscribed to Rachel Strickland. Make sure that you are subscribed to Flippin' Mike. And, of course, make sure you're subscribed to Outcountry Sales. And, Rachel, thank you so much for being here. It was a lot of fun. Time went by.
I so appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on.
And we will be back next week for oh wait, did you have anything you wanted to tell anybody before we end? Anything you got going
I'm just like so appreciative that you guys would ask me on. You guys subscribe, look for cool content coming. If you all want to come hang out on Fridays, I do a Friday night live show. It's 8:00 Central Time. We run for 2 hours, and this week I have Nashville Flippers on.
Awesome.
Nice, sweet. So be at Friday at what time?
8 Central.
8 p.m. Central.
All right.
8 Central.
We'll be there. And then next week on our show we have Angie Resell.
Oh, awesome. Yep. I'll be in that chat.
Yep. So we will see you guys next Wednesday. I do have some more videos coming out this week, so make sure you give them a thumbs up, check them out, give me some watch time, and we will see you next time.
Check out Rachel on Friday, 8 o'clock.
Bye.